Hi there. Hi. What is that? What box is that? I don't want that. Hi there. Hi there, guys. We're back. We're back. And we're going to show some videos, and I'm going to go and get dressed and shower at YouTube. YouTube.
Hey, what's up? That's right, I'm deleting this video channel. Obviously. You should go subscribe to it right now. The link will be in the description below. Also, in the link in the description below is my new merch, which just so happens to be out until...
Goodbye. Goodbye. There we go, let's have that.
Get a professional...
Shut up!
Your business.
I'm gonna watch a video while I go and have a shower. So that's what you can do. No, we haven't got 7,000 viewers. Ignore that. How can I do this? Skip ads. Goodbye. How do I make it so that you can hear? I do that. I do that. I do that. You should be able to. Why can't you hear it? If I do that. If I got the volume down on it, that might. Have I got this muted? Hello? Yeah, I got it muted, idiot.
All right, hang on. Let me just turn my camera
Look at my beard,
on. Hang on
idiot.
a second. This is
right.
technology.
I
So
am
if
going to
I just turn on that camera there, start video, and I got to put the speakers through here.
Can you see me now?
We can't quite see you, Barry. You're behind a microphone.
It does say 7,000 viewers.
But it don't get too
That's not
technical.
correct.
Yes, you're.
Hello?
Oh, Jesus.
I'll move that out.
There he is. There's that face. There's that voice.
If
Am
you're
I
new
coming
here,
through the
drop us a
microphone
follow.
or the laptop microphone?
If you're new here, drop us a follow.
We can hear you. Hello, can you hear us?
Me?
Can
It
you
does
hear
say-
us?
It's changed now. What's
Yes.
It changed to? Something much more realistic.
Do I
7.
need these on
Seven.
or not?
Well, I don't
What's
know.
up,
I don't know
guys?
what
It's 7,000.
setup you've got. If you take them off,
Can you still hear us?
hang on.
I can still hear you now. I can still hear you now.
That's a
Do
7,000.
I can still hear you now?
That's a
Do
7,000.
I can still hear you now?
That's a
Do
7,000.
I can still hear you now?
That's a
Do
7,000.
I can still... What are you laughing at? I'll put the
Right.
headphones back on. Hello?
There we go.
Can you hear us, Barry?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Barry, welcome. You're live on the new late night alternative. We had a lot of people asking you for you to call in, and I got in touch. Stay at that microphone. And you said you'd only come on if we booked you as a guest, like
Yes.
Gail Porter and Bob Mortimer.
Yes. Well, I'd like
So-
to think that my stardom is commensurate with those two.
Okay.
I've done Steve, still speaking. I've done Steve Wright Show. I've done Cheat with Noel Edmonds.
Yes. How did
I've
that go?
done... Well, it was very good, thank you. No need to be...
I don't know, because like the rest of the country, I missed it.
Well, I saw a couple.
Yeah.
Wasn't it good?
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Barry? It's a lot of fun.
Wasn't it good? This is true. I actually, no word to lie. Noel Edmonds phoned me the other day and done a gotcha. He done a gotcha on me.
For what? He's not on telly anymore.
No,
Changing into cute bikini.
he went round, he pushed my Margaret off her Zimmer frame and went, ah, gotcha! And I said,
We're going to take questions from the chat, if that's okay, Barry, because I feel we've kind of said everything. Weldon DJ says, how's the gooch holding up during lockdown, Baz? I don't know what that
I'll tell you
means.
something, my gooch,
Changing.
it's as red raw in this weather. By the time I've been down to Baker's and got my shoe button and all that. My gooch, by the time I soothe it.
Terrible,
I
isn't
soothe it with some Nivea cream.
Yes.
But then my wife, she is a martyr to her gooch. She's in the toilet now, just adding a little bit of talcum powder to that area.
Oh,
Don't
Don't
visualise
be
my wife's
drying it.
gooch.
You'll dry it out.
Don't.
I like
Please
to go into
don't
lots of
visualise
text
my wife's gooch.
that's confusing.
Please don't do that.
I'm going to go for a shower. See you
Right,
later.
thank you.
Dusty gooch.
Bye.
Yeah, Dusty Gooch. Do you remember him on 321 with Ted Rogers? Wasn't he good?
I
Now,
don't.
here's
When I was
the
a
clip.
kid, when I was a kid, I thought, why is he the booby prize? I want Dusty Gooch.
Well, Dusty Gooch used to come on, and Ted Rogers had them extraordinarily difficult clues, didn't he?
Yes.
Riddles. Riddle me this.
Well, of course, we know who wrote those clues, don't we?
Who?
Barry Court.
Oh, Barry. Well, of
Bloody
course
Barry
it
Court.
did. Oh, bloody-
Everything goes back to Barry Court.
It does, and it used to go. So who do you want to read it out? It's Petula Clark or something, or one Billy Dainty. Or
Billy
something.
Dainty, quite
And
often,
They
yes.
go, and they go. Would you like to read it? And they go. I've been down the bakers in the heat. Oh, I've got such sweaty feet. I've been pretty much on the hoof. But Jesus Christ, you want to see my gooch? And then they go, is it the car?
Yeah.
No, they go, I'll reject it, it's a speedboat. They go, no, I'm afraid it's Dusty Gooch. And they bring on this big old gooch. Well, come
Massive,
on, walking on its edge. Yeah, it
I
was
like Dusty
wonderful.
once he finished that, and he paired up with Les Dennis, didn't he?
Oh, wasn't he good with Lester? What, Court? Barry Court or Dusty Gooch?
I was talking about Dusty Gooch.
Oh, gosh.
Very
he
sad.
was-
Very sad.
Yeah, it was sad what
Yes.
happened to him. In
Yeah.
the end, he got so sweaty and very red raw, and in the end, they just had to take him off the telly. Different times,
Different
Ian.
days, yeah.
We've got some more questions. In a Dream, Snake Eater says, Barry, do you still play the curtain game with Margaret? I don't know the curtain game.
Very much so. Could he remind me what it was? Because we called. I imagine it was a euphemism for sexual. I'd stand behind a curtain. I go, the Martians are here, and up and down the curtain, a little tentacle would pop.
Very tiny little one.
Only a little tiny one, Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to get Joseph Lavens on there. He's had a few Martians in his time, and
He probably fantasized. I wonder because Barry, and this is a family-friendly stream, so let's be careful.
Oh, sorry.
but
Okay. All right. Sorry, everyone.
if you
I
go
didn't
on some
know.
websites,
Yeah.
there is something for everybody. I think you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Oh, I
So
think
I wonder if there's something for Professor Joseph Lavens of aliens doing it with a monkey.
What do you mean? His own shows, sort of thing?
No, just that kind of
Just
material.
Food for thought, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, can I just say that I wasn't properly briefed. I didn't know it was family friendly, so I will cease from any murkiness, any blue. no
Impossible.
blue.
Impossible.
I will steer well clear of that. My Margaret's curtains, the curtain game, the gooch, that's all very much, that's off limits. All right?
What
It's
about
just
her vagina?
Oh,
That's that's been off limits for a long, long time. Trust me. It was in City Limits once, the magazine. Do you remember? Time Out and City Limits.
Guys, if you have not subscribed, we're going to play a little ad break, so you're going to lose 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you subscribe, you're going to miss these
Yeah.
ads. There we go. We've still got Barry. Oh, Barry,
Yeah.
could you do us a favour?
Yeah.
We have some great sponsors on this show,
Okay.
and I was wondering if you could do a little bit of a talk up instead of us doing it.
yeah.
Maybe you could do a Barry endorsement. Would that be all right?
Very much so. You let me know, guys, and I'll say whatever you like.
Okay. Well, the first company is Somers Waste Solutions.
British Allied Tobaccos.
No, it's not tobaccos.
Oh.
It's Somers.
Is it South African diamond mines you've been doing
Not
again?
this week, no. It's
British
Somers-
National Party, they stopped sponsoring your show.
They're sponsoring the old place.
Oh, okay.
Somers
Yeah, that's right.
Waste Solutions. They do bins and that. Could you do them?
Someone's moist solution. What is it? What did you say?
Sommers.
Margaret, there's a moist solution here if it helps. Sommers
Waste Solutions. They
Oh,
can
I
make your
do.
company greener, and they sort all your waste needs out. Could you do a little thing for them?
Sommers waste solutions. Just what the flipping world needs, quite frankly. Thank you. Buy their product, whatever it is. Thank you.
Okay. The next one is Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors.
Are you having me on? What's
No.
this? Some sort of Gregorian what?
Emerson.
Gregorian Emerson Lake Palmer, and they are family solicitors.
And finally, Poseidon Safety Management. They have like patrols in Cornwall and Devon.
Poseidon.
Bit of enthusiasm. Here we go.
Poseidon.
Bit more enthusiasm.
I do like to be Poseidon seaside, especially in Devon and Cornwall. When they go about, the burglars get a clout. They can't break into up any old wall. Oh, I like to see Poseidon seaside. Don't you dare try to get in the premises. If you do try to nick, we'll kick you in the...
Hey!
And everybody wants them to employ them, really. But that was...
Yes.
Oh, that
thank
was
you.
lovely.
That'll
great.
be
Thank you.
£500,
Should have
please.
negotiated that before.
Oh, damn,
we did
I
it.
knew that.
Old people.
We're supposed to be able to see him.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry, I do it well. Yeah, old people, Barry. Obviously, very much
Yeah,
the focus of lockdown, partly for medical reasons,
yeah.
but partly also because we've had some real heroes, haven't we, from your generation?
Oh, very much so. And this was my bid to be a hero. Do you know Colonel Tom Moore?
He used to manage Elvis Presley, didn't he?
Yeah, very much so. Very much. But he invented the chicken singer, Tom Moore. He was on blankety blank. He invented the singer. Elvis Presley he invented. But the most wonderful thing he ever done was for our National Health Service. He stopped standing there clapping like all you other mugs while the thing disintegrated under the Tories. And he got out on his two left feet with their damaged knees and he patrolled up and down his patio. And that is the reason the geezer's been given a knighthood. And for that reason, I would like a flipping knighthood because my service in the country, I did not fight for this country, admittedly, but if I had, right, I would deserve at least a corporalship. And for that reason...
A corporal shit.
Are you going to service the nation, Barry?
See this, my shopping trolley, right?
Yes, tartan. Yes.
I am going to go up and down outside where I live until I've made £1 million. Right? And that's what I'm going to do. And then only I would like my place in... Knock that over. My place in the House of Bleeding Lords.
Oh, he's not content with the corporalship.
No, I'm not content with that. I mean, my service has been second to none. I've saved your show. I've got you the sack at various places over the years, haven't I? I like to think that's doing the nation some sort of favour. But yeah.
So you're going to walk up and down the street with a shopping
Well,
bag?
I'm not going to go mad, you know. I mean, I'll do it for a morning or maybe an afternoon until loose swimming comes on, and then hopefully I don't really want a night, but just to be recognised,
Yeah.
you know, for my services.
Do you feel, I know you do a lot of work with
Steady.
challenged people, shall we say, Angelos
Yes.
Epithemiou, it springs
Yes,
to mind.
my son Dave, yeah.
Oh, now. What's going on with Dave at the moment?
Well, he's
I know
doing
what's
a
going
bit-
on with him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's okay. He's doing a little bit of that, but it does make him great fun when you see him. There is that. I mean, you not drunk. No, I don't think Poseidon securities want to be associated with any talk like that.
Your son assaulted me live on air when I was on LBC.
Yeah, but it was what's known as great radio, wasn't it?
It wasn't great. It wasn't great for me. I ended up in hospital.
Do you remember that he phoned you continuously all the way up there? Do you remember? All the way up
I don't
there.
remember a lot of it because I had concussion.
No, well, blood. Can I just say, by the way, just getting off. Have you lost weight? You're looking great.
I'm looking. It's the angle. No, I haven't.
Oh,
If I do that,
well, that's. I've got that. We've all got that, don't we? The old COVID belly.
Yeah.
But you're looking good with that beard.
thank you very much.
And I'm not talking about Catherine either.
Can't see mine.
No, come on.
Have you not thought about growing a COVID beard, Barry?
Well, Margaret has, and blimey, she looks like ZZ Top when she comes out the bathroom. Into it. You want to whip that off? We've hired a skip, and she's got rid of some of the bush. But the thing is, we've had that taken away. You can hire it, keep it for the weekend. They'll come and get rid of all that, and you'll find it fully biodegradable.
The birds in Watford have got brand new nests, and now we know why.
Well, they have, yeah. No, she's all right. She's on the toilet at the moment. I did invite her to come in, but we've had a chicken tikka masala.
a lot of people. The mask debate is raging. Are you pro or anti-mask? Maybe you might be exempt from wearing a mask.
You would not see me wearing a mask.
No?
No, I do have one. It's some Camilla Parker Bowles.
Oh.
I do like to wear. I got that from a joke shop. I'm very pro wearing a mask.
Okay.
I get Margaret to wear. I've got one of Jordan when she had her veneers done. And I stick that on her head, and then I stick a bag of mine in case that comes off halfway through. But no, she's lovely. I mean, I'm very in favour, and I don't understand. What is this silly blooming nonsense about masks? I won't wear a mask. Get on with it.
Yeah. Get on with it.
Do you think we like that? No, I won't wear a mask in the war. Oh, no, I don't want to go and fight for the country. Get on with it, you bunch of ponces. And that's going to be my electoral campaign.
Can I just try something? Hang on a minute. Can I just try something, Barry?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you'd be able to... Can you... I'm going to play something. Can you hear Paul McCartney if I play this? Hang on.
You can do it right now, please.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
The reaction to this, yes.
Okay, all right. In that case, let me just...
You're not playing a Led Zeppelin song backwards or something.
To summon the devil, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would you not?
Why do you want me to check about Paul McCartney?
You're about to find out.
Oh, great. Go on. He's been asking after me again. Oh, here we go. If I sing, will it come out in the right time?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Now, this is the intros, it's called.
Yeah.
The overture.
The overture.
I'd just like to ask why you wanted me to check on the lovable mop top. I can't hear the music, you turned it down deliberately. Make me look silly. I love the Fab Four. I love them even more than the Rolling Stones.
Okay, you've gone very quiet. You're very subdued tonight, Barry. What is going on? Because normally on the phone you're very effervescent. I know you're old.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
effervescent.
He's ebullient.
Yeah, and
I'm
strident.
ebullient.
And
What do you
tonight-
mean I couldn't hear the music very
We couldn't
well?
hear you, so I had to turn the music down.
But then he started
What?
singing more quietly.
Do you want to try it again, or is the moment gone?
I think the moment's gone.
Oh, God. I'll speak up! Oh, sorry.
Barry Bowles did up.
Go on.
The song could have been fun, but he bowls it right up. That would have been verse 2.
Okay.
Here it comes over to you.
Can I just...
Can't hear you.
I'm dark.
We rehearsed this all afternoon.
Look, I can't help it if you... I don't know nothing about technical stuff. It's a miracle that I got all of this set up. Now, I come on your show in good faith, right?
Yes.
I'm one of this country's leading funny, vulgar old men. Me and Graham Garden. I can't think of anyone. But the point is, I'll come on in. All I wanted to do was set the microphones up properly.
Are you, and you might not be allowed to tell us this, so if not, I'll back away straight away. Are you allowed to tell us about when you worked with Lionel Blair, or is that verboten?
Oh, my God. The story you're referring to is absolutely verboten.
Okay.
There was a little bit of a misunderstanding, that's all I'll say, and there was a shouting match. And that's that is all I'm prepared to say, but for a while I thought I'd nearly killed a knight of the realm. And then I went into the makeup room, and Noel Edmonds was reading the newspaper. I went, what are you doing? I'm just waiting for this to calm down. I thought, Jesus, you're the host of the show, why don't you come out and sort it out? You know, and I said to Lionel, I said 2 words. He went, what is it? Is it a film? No. I said, is it a book? A play? I went, no, it's an expression. Oh, it's an expression. I said, 2nd word sounds like cough. Something sounds like cough. Yeah, it was a bit... No, it was all right. It was a bit of a misunderstanding, but there's no harm done.
Wow. You told us everything and nothing there.
I'll tell you the rest later.
Oh, no.
I won't say it on stream. I won't say it on.
No,
I won't say it on stream. What are you most looking forward to, Barry? When this all ends and we get back to normal, whatever that means, the new normal. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I like to go to the football. That's what I like. Poor old Watford have gone down to the Championship. And we go, you know, we've been going for years and years. I mean, years and years and years. Margaret insists on sitting right on the corner flag, which is horrible because it doesn't flutter or anything now. It's terrible. But she wants to do that, go back to the football. Don't look at me blank face. That was a very funny gag. And then when that
I'm just going to laugh at it later on when I'm on my own.
Horrible image. But anyway, the thing is, I'm looking forward to football. I'm looking forward to getting down for an early bird at the Harvester.
Okay, not Weatherspoons.
No, I wouldn't go unless you paid me.
Mr. Too Much on the chat is very insistent that we ask you about Brian Blessed.
Yeah, Brian, me and Brian, there's absolutely no truth in that rumour that he swept up Margaret. And in a terrible Velcro-style incident involving his big beard and what I told you she put in the skip earlier, they were inseparable, literally inseparable for a while. Big booming Brian. No, I spent a lot of time with Brian and he's an absolute gem. Davro, Bobby Davro, he's done my show, the 100 Club, he's great, smashing fella, lovely.
Samuel Thomas says, how's Prakash? Of course, Prakash, memories there. Margaret ran off with him. Was it the Nationwide he worked in?
It was the Halifax in Watford, yeah, Prakash. Yeah. And she started going there, you know, and I thought, all right, she's putting money in, and then there was a small deposit, but it wasn't from her side. And then they went out, they went to the Wimpy. He had a king size, and he wanted a nibble of her brown derby, but that was when I absolutely put an end to it. And if you remember rightly, the Prakash story is what won you a silver Sony.
Don't remember the silver.
Yes.
I've had 3 golds since then, and none of which you were involved in. So
no, but I did actually contribute quite a lot to your show of the year.
Well, yeah, but it didn't.
No, I think I did.
Silver Sony doesn't count. I wasn't even in the country when they were handed out. Have you had any more dealings? Says Interfuser with Kim Jong-un.
Yes, he got in touch with me recently.
Did he?
He sometimes gets phones. I don't know, he claims to be him.
Right.
And he wanted to come round and all that. I won't do the accent, people don't like it, it's offensive, but you're sort of allowed to do it when... No, I won't.
No, don't, but, you know...
I don't want to get in trouble with
it's Kim Jong-un, you know what I mean? It's not, you know, but I understand your... reluctance.
Yeah, that's right. Let's not forget what he'd done to
quite a few people. Yeah,
quite a few people. Let's not. I don't talk about Kim Jong-un.
JX Mitchell says, "Tell Barry the Carpetwright store in Watford has closed due to COVID."
That's it.
Of According to JX Mitchell, yes.
I done a carpet right voiceover that has had millions and millions of views. And do you know how much money I've received from that?
Go on.
Not one
Yeah.
single penny. Nothing! Nor from the minty biscuit thing that made you look so good on BBC West.
No, it didn't. The minty biscuit thing annoys me.
Well, also nearly got you fired.
It
Didn't
nearly got me fired. My boss said I'm not allowed to have
poppycock.
you on anymore. But also, everyone thinks I'm an idiot that listens to the minty. Listen to this old man winding up this thick Alan Partridge presenter. I made you look good.
What famous person in Hollywood thinks you're an idiot?
A little bit of recovery.
of him.
Oh, I know.
Who is it? I can't remember.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Jr.
thinks
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. He loves the minty biscuit, but he loves your bit. He thinks I'm Alan Partridge. When I'm actually a very skilled broadcaster
No,
that
I
played
know.
to your
Well,
rather,
no,
let's be
it's-
honest,
people
weak
love-
material.
Well, but brilliant. In fact, that's not. Well, the irony is that's not some of our best stuff, is it, Ian?
Not some of our
We were
best stuff.
both very
And you know my
surprised.
favourite part of that call?
I do.
Go on.
The woman who was in danger of splitting her spine.
In a
Yeah,
spine.
yeah, the spine lady.
Well, I
she was
feel-
real. I mean,
Well, yeah, I know.
She was on first before you.
As I
Oh, boy.
always say, I feel a bit sorry for her, but in the arena of guerrilla comedy, there will always be some civilian casualties.
She's quite
and
possibly
she-
dead now.
Well, you know, I mean, she would
was
have split her
old.
spine laughing, wouldn't she? You know?
Barry, can you see the screen?
Yes!
Okay, because I'm good.
I can see it reflected in his bins.
I'm going to just try something here. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
That may or may not
Backfire horribly. Yeah.
work. Just going to
It's gonna hurt
try.
my ears.
Just going to try something. I think.
Oh, my
that-
God.
Just stay there. Stay there.
Oh,
I'll
my
just-
God!
What?
It's happening! Here it is! Ah!
Who's that young man's hand? Here we go.
Try it again! Try it again! Ah!
No, stop being a knob. I've just Right, hang on a second. Here we go.
Something's about to happen that's going to be very surprising to you.
Here we
Go
go.
on. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's people coming up.
Very surprising to you.
Here we go. Can everyone mute themselves?
Chris Whitty coming up.
Everyone mute themselves.
Get on with the Chris Whitty.
Hang on, I'm muting everybody.
You better.
I thought everybody would automatically be muted.
No, look, they're all firing themselves up.
Here we go. Here we go. How do I change the settings so that everyone is muted? Everyone mute. Oh, I can do it there. Yeah, good. Stay there, Barry. There we go. There we go. So, Barry, we thought it would be nice if we invited everybody into the Zoom chat. It would be nice. Oh, Jesus, people. We thought we'd invite everyone into the Zoom chat to have a chat with you. So do you mind if we just take a few questions? Oh, hang on, I'm muted. Barry, we've invited everyone into the Zoom chat. Do you mind if we take a few questions? You've muted. Oh, I've muted you. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, because hang on.
What have you done?
Hang on.
What have you done this
Unmute.
time?
There we go. You should be. Oh God. This might have backfired terribly. Hang on. Unpin.
There's a reason why
yeah,
people
hold
don't
on.
do this stuff.
Barry,
He's invited me on the show, and then he's done how to operate the equipment.
I've got you back now.
I'm sorry.
So we're going to take a few questions. Is that all right?
Yes, but get Chris Whitty, Mr. C. Whitty, to get on with finding a cure. Is he one of them? Jesus, you don't want to be doing this. Get back to work.
Hang on a minute. Let's. I think I can unmute Chris Whitty and let's find
Find out what he's up to.
what's going on. Oh, Chris Whitty's gone. He's bailed. He's
Well, he's realised his mistake.
He's gone. He's gone. All right, let's try. Now, this should work. Hang on a second. What could possibly go wrong with this? He won't unmute anybody. Unmute audio. Paul from Brazil, you are through to Barry. Can you unmute yourself, Paul in Brazil? Paul Brazil. You may not be in Brazil. Maybe it's your last name. I don't know. You.
Paul, who
Paul.
has
Paul.
some interest in Brazil, has had a conversation with us about Brazil at some point.
Paul.
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 Paul, can you flash up Paul on the
Show
screen?
him big.
I'm trying to. Hang on. Oh, well, I haven't got time to show him a movie, have I? That would be ridiculous. Hang on. I'm just trying to. Paul.
Yes, go on, you. Yeah, go on.
Paul. Yeah, you laughing, Paul.
Unmute.
He doesn't want to. Why are you in? All right, he doesn't want to. Let's try.
Simon.
Simon.
Simon, he's usually quite chatty.
Simon, can you unmute yourself? This is.
I can, yes. Hi.
Right, would you?
Oh, hello, Simon.
Hi, Barry. How are you?
Oh, not so dusty, old chum. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank
I look hot. I mean, there's no denying it. I'm cute. I'm a cute dilf. I'm a cute dilf. Gosh, I'm 48 in a few weeks. I was thinking, what was the youngest woman I would go with now at the age of 48? If it's a very presumptuous thing, presumably they would be bothered. I would struggle with it. I would struggle with anything that began with a 30. 35? No. 38? I don't think so. 40? Yeah, sure. 39? No. I don't think so. I think 41 is the youngest I would go. 24-year age gap. Yes, man. Oh, and I'm sure it works for some people. This is not a judgment call. God, I'm in no position to judge anyone about sexual peccadillos. You know, I like all kinds of freaky stuff. Not saying that an age gap is a fetish. Sorry, Nelly, way too young for me. No. You got it, Chaz. You know exactly where you stand now, guys. It's true. I couldn't. I would if I was not gay. Huh? I'm bi. So, you know. Here we go.
Lost lambs, old hands,
Hey, new title. It's got a lot of pain. Thank you, Jeff. Papazy Design. Dark words overheard. People twist. Don't blame me. Stephen Gordonberg. Liar. In the ring of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I'd just like to give ourselves today. Does anyone think they intended to turn Twitch into a camgirl site? That stuff really does annoy me. I'm all for women earning money how they want to earn money, okay? I would never tell a woman, you can't do that. I would never tell a woman you can't do that. My issue with it lies that I have two issues. One is a personal one. Is we got suspended for a few days because we showed a bit of a man's bum crack from a TV reality documentary show, a show that I would happily show my 9-year-old boy. Nothing sexualized about it, and we got suspended. Just followed to say this music really put me off. Well, why don't you unfollow and fuck off? Does that help? I don't know. Does that help, McGrift? You can unfollow and then you can fuck off. I don't know if that helps. I make up that might help, but I just don't know. Please, I'd love your feedback. All right, no problem. Bye. Absolutely fine. I tell you, I'm going to make it easier. I will. There you go. I've made it easier for you to unfollow. I've banned you. How about that? So we got suspended for showing a butt crack, and yet that is on the front page. And also, I just think this site is used by kids. I know you have to be, well, I was going to say, I know you have to be 13 to have an account on Twitch. We all know that younger kids use it to watch. Sometimes they stream, but I guess Twitch could argue, well, yeah, but you have to be 13. Okay, well, let's go with 13. I still think 13 is too... I still think that to see that stuff on the front page, and it does pop up on the front page, I think is inappropriate for 13-year-olds. I think it's inappropriate. And it really... is it really women choosing to do those things or telling them this is what men want? I don't understand your premise. I'm going to go with that, yes, women are choosing to do those things. Okay, I don't think there are guys off camera with a gun. Is this glitchy? Are we dropping frames? Are we dropping frames? Are we dropping frames? Are we dropping frames? No, okay. So my issue my issue with it is we got suspended for showing a bum crack and kids will see it. Those are my two issues, and those are great issues. I tried to sleep on the sofa last night. That's a tiny sofa, but I like tiny sofas to sleep on. I'm losing weight. I'm stuck on 1510. Stuck on 1510. Stuck on 1510. That's okay. It upsets me, and I think it makes Twitch and I'm not just saying this because we've got a little. I don't want to say beef with Twitch. We haven't got beef with Twitch. If you missed the earlier stream, there's stuff going on that I'm not going to wang on about today. I just prayed. I just prayed to the God of my understanding, my heart power. I just prayed. My sponsor gave me some suggestions, and I just prayed. I just think it's kids use this channel. Kids use this channel. But Twitch ain't going to get rid of it because that's going to make them a lot of money. There are only a handful of pool streamers, to be honest. Okay. I think there's more than a handful. I think there's more than... What do you consider a handful, Nelson? I think one is too many on a platform that is used a lot by kids. A handful, 10. I would say a handful is 4. What is that? Let's get the phone lines open. All I want you to do is call in and let me know what you consider. Is Skype going to work today? It didn't work yesterday. Yes, it's working. Fantastic. Call in and let me know what you consider to be a handful. Okay, now I should be able to. Have I got the text box on here? Yes, I have. So let me do this. I should be able to do this now. Where's my text box? Hang on. What number do you consider a handful? I don't want any jokes about boobs, please. Don't want any jokes about boobs. No jokes about boobs. Save. There we go. There we go. We'll make that a bit smaller. How do I just get that text? This is good that I learned to do this, isn't it? Isn't it good? There we go. What number do you consider a handful? There we go. That's the phone-in topic. That is the phone-in topic. You can't have a perfect system. Perfect doesn't exist. Someone put something on people don't like. All they can do is have a mean set down. Not taking things down once alerted is the issue. That's the issue to you. That's the issue to you. It's not the issue to me. That's the issue to you. It's not the issue to me. And now my call us button doesn't work. You can Skype us. That's the issue to you. It's just cleavage and butts, though. I mean, kids see these things on... I would suggest it's worse than that, Gogs. I would suggest it's worse than that. It's worse than what you see on adverts. It's close to... It's Babe Station before it gets locked off. Why is my call us button not working? Let me take that. Of course you can't have a perfect system. Perfection doesn't exist. Far too much censorship nowadays. It's pathetic. Where, Dan? Where is the censorship, Dan? Everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Dan, where is the censorship that you refer to, please? Everyone else be quiet. I want to hear what Dan's concept... Why is that not coming up? That works. Dan's concept of censorship. Far too much censorship nowadays. We'll take a withheld number, but we turn the volume down. Oh, they didn't fancy it. Okay. Dan, far too much censorship nowadays. It's pathetic. Give me an example, please. I would like an example, please, of censorship. Dan? Dan? There we go. Give us, Dan? Give us an example, Dan. Where is the censorship? How old are you, dude? And now you're telling me you've not noticed a huge change. No. No. You've said far too much censorship nowadays. It's pathetic. Tell me where. Tell me where you have noticed censorship. Tell me where you've noticed it. Tell me where you've noticed it. Tell me where you've noticed it, Dave. And just calm down, all right? Jesus, it's 9:50 in the morning. It's just 9:50 in the morning. Calm down. Where have you noticed? You said that there is censorship, right? And it's too much of it. Where have you noticed it now that wasn't there, let's say, 2 years ago? You can call in everybody else. Why is this wrong with that? Tell us where the censorship is. Dan. $10 to 20 years ago. Okay, well, you didn't make that clear. I'm asking you again. Slow time! Where is the censorship that wasn't there 10 years ago? Let's go 10 years then. So where is the censorship in 2021 that wasn't there in 2011? Dan. It's a really simple question. You obviously have examples because you said it. You cannot say anything on social media, for example. You literally can. What can't you say on social media? What can't you say on social media? Is it the N-word? So 2 questions. First of all, social media didn't exist 10 years ago in the way it does now. So I would say that has created more freedom. 2 questions. What can't you say on social media? That's question 1. Then there's an addendum. Is it the N-word? I'd really wish you'd call in, Dan, but I suspect you won't because I'm offering you a platform completely uncensored to say anything you want. So, okay, no, let's not go there. I'm not talking about racism or anything like that. My God. Okay, what do you want to say on social media that you can't because of censorship? What do you want to say? This is for Dan, just for Dan Spectacular. Dan, what do you want to say on social media that you can't say because of censorship that wasn't there 10 years ago when a lot of social media didn't actually exist? So it's a moot point. COVID is a hoax. You said it. You said it. You said it, welcome viewer. COVID is a hoax. You said it. No censorship. Next. There's so many social and economic topics, it's hard to just spring one thing up. So many of them. Just pick one. So many of them. Just pick one. Welcome, Catherine. You've joined me on a doozy. Dan is telling me in the chat, there's too much censorship these days. You can't say anything. I'm asking for one example.
What does he want to say?
It's not the N word. We've established it's not that. There's so many social and economic topics, it's hard to just spring one thing up. We can wait. There's so many of them. Just pick one. One thing, Dan, you cannot say on social media because of the censorship. Why would it be the N word? Okay, you've said it's not. Brilliant. I had to establish that. I love that jacket. Oh, it's Manchester jacket. One thing. I'm going to go and put another log on the fire. I've only got a couple of logs left. One thing you can't say on social media because of censorship. We've established it means censorship from things have changed from 10, 20 years ago to now. Well, social media didn't really exist 10 years ago, but that's by the by.
Tell us the thing, and it can't be, oh, there's too many, because that's you censoring yourself.
One thing. Tell us the thing that you can't say on social media, on this social media platform. Tell us. Tell us. I'm enjoying this. That's it. I'm out of wood. I'm all out of wood. Dude, I got death threats once for saying I couldn't spread Lurpak. Okay.
Yeah.
But you said, right, first of all, that's not true, okay? I thought we were having a serious conversation, right?
I think someone's bottled it.
I think someone's bottled it, right? First of all, you did say, you weren't censored from saying, let's use that example, right? Let's use that example. You weren't censored from saying you can't spread Lurpak. People will use, you said it. You weren't being censored would mean you couldn't say it. So you said it there, if we assume your premise is true, which I don't believe, but you said it there and you said it here. So that's two social media platforms. It could be argued we need more censorship because the people that gave you death threats were using their right to free speech. Now, it's the right to free speech I don't agree with. I would like to see censorship in that people aren't allowed to issue death threats to people who can't spread Lurpak.
I like Lurpak and I've spread it fine, by the way.
It does break the bread up a little bit if you're not doing it properly. But, hello, darling boy, you want to come up? So Dan, your whole argument, so people don't get banned on the internet from sites every single day all the time. No. Let's go back to your original point, right? Because you're changing it now. You can change it, but your original point was you cannot say anything on social media, for example. Hang on, let's go back even further because there's one before. Here we go. Far too much censorship nowadays, it's pathetic. I said, what censorship? Where is it? You said, where is the censorship? How old are you, dude? And you're telling me you've not noticed a huge change, right? So, first of all, I thought we were having a serious conversation. Apologies, I didn't realise you weren't up to it. That's fine. That's fine. But let's use your Lurpak thing. You said it. You said it. There was no censorship. People issued death threats. They were using their free speech. That's a free speech that actually I think I would like to see censored. I'd like to see that curtailed. So I would argue there's too much free speech. Free speech doesn't actually exist. But if you want to go with your pathetic thing, then we can go with that.
What I'm hearing is that you had a consequence to saying something, which
now consequences
is what happens when you have free speech, surely.
Consequences. Sly says, didn't you say you were getting hassled from Twitch on your content? No. So consequences should be a result, I believe, of free speech. I don't think you should be able to. You get that, right? Free speech is, I can say what I want to say. You can then say what you want to say in response to it. So your example of Lurpak, you weren't censored. Have you got a better example? Oh, and by the way, getting kicked off of a social media platform that is run by a private company or a limited company, that's not censorship. Yeah. First of all, if you said something and then you got kicked off, well, you said something and the consequences that Catherine was talking about is you got kicked off. But also limited companies and private companies don't have to give you the right to say anything. They don't have to. They're a company. Do you see what I mean? It's a business thing. They can set the rules. That's not free speech. That's the rule. That's a contract of working within a company. You know, I can go on YouTube. I can say some quite outrageous political stuff, but I couldn't show full penetrative sex because that's part of the contract. They would have every right to kick me off.
Also, some YouTubers are now blanking out their own content. They're not using words like sexual, things like that when they're talking about assault and stuff because they get demonetized.
We're live, Baggy Lee, by the way. We are
so,
live.
Censorship or adhering to the contract, they're trying to build a certain kind of platform. You're either in or you're out.
Do you think YouTube and such should be considered public platforms? No, they're private companies. They're run by private companies. That's the problem. Some of you think that they're public platforms. I have a right to go on YouTube. Someone came on here and said, well, here's something you can't say. You can't say COVID is a hoax. You said it. I think you're a bellend, but that's me using my free speech. And Dan's gone quiet now.
Can't say anything these days, can you?
You can't say anything these days.
Says the bloke with a computer.
Thank you very much. Here we go. It's nice to see you. Shake hands. I like the match, Jack. Here we go, everybody. Sing along. This is for Dan. and the COVID is fake guy.
True lost fans, old man, Spider-Man, understand, he's a daddy, son of Sam, and hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Hard guns overheard, didn't pay, down, meaning give you Gutenberg live in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I just like to give out praise today. There's your life way.
Oh, well, baby. I'm going to be honest. Oh, by the way, we're asking, what number do you consider a handful? We're not talking about boobs. And I can't remember why. Oh, because we were talking about boobs. We were talking about how, right at this precise second in time, Amaranth has got 12.6 thousand views for this.
She's sitting on an inflatable banana.
You should be in bed, right? And I was saying, I would never tell. I had two issues with this. This is how we got to what number do you consider a handful. It's not about the boobs, right? I have two issues with this. And as I said before, I would never tell a woman how she could or should earn her money.
Yep.
I would never say that. It's not my place.
It's working for her.
I do have two issues with that content being on Twitch specifically. I said we got into free speech. One is we got suspended for 3 days where we couldn't earn money because we showed a bum crack of a man coming out of a shower from a documentary series from Channel 4 that I would happily have shown my 9-year-old boys.
Yeah, it was unexpected and it was a business bum. It wasn't a fun bum.
Now, look at that, right?
I mean, come on.
Right. I'm going to get rid of that because that is right. So that's my one. That's beef number one. That's a personal beef.
Wait. Their platform, their rules back at you. Yeah, but the rules.
No, exactly. But I'm well, not back at you. I'm telling you. I'm putting forward. Would you like me to put? Sorry. You know the rest of my argument. I'm so sorry. Brexit was a good thing. You know the rest of my argument. I don't need to put it forwards. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know. I can still have an issue with the way it's run. So yeah, there are rules on that point. Would you like to hear my second point, or do you know it all? Brexit was a good thing, and we'll just move on to something else. Or can I fill in my friend, my co-host, who wasn't here when we had this first conversation? Go for it. Thank you. Here's something I'm going to do, and I should have done this the first time. I'm gonna say goodbye.
You're going for it, mate.
You're going for it. Goodbye. Thank you. Karen sucks. I'm going to ask you to leave. You're too young. Oh, you're a bloke pretending to be a 9-year-old girl. That's weird. My other issue is, which is I think is the bigger issue that I have, is that kids use this site. Now, Twitch's argument would partly be, I make up, you have to be 13 to use Twitch, okay? You have to be 13 to have a Twitch account and use it. That goes into two subcategories. One, we know that younger kids use Twitch. Okay, well, they shouldn't. The rules are that if you're under 13, you shouldn't be using Twitch. Saying some kids do, well, maybe that's down to the parent. Okay, that's fine. But I still would not want a 13-year-old child to see that casually. I still don't want a site where 13-year-olds go to watch Ninja play Fortnite. I think he's back on Twitch. Or Dan TDM play Minecraft. They stumble on that. It does pop up on the front page. Is it overtly sexual? Actually, what we just saw, I would say yes. A girl in a thong riding a banana in a paddling pool. I would say that's sexual. The banana is representative of the male penis.
I mean, you could see it that way.
Those are my. Just very quick. Hang on. Sorry. Let me just finish this point, and then yes. So those are my two issues. Yeah, they're the rules of Twitch. I think they're shonky rules. And I think it lets down so many other people. Catherine.
Zidbean says, is the beach overtly sexual? She's not on the beach. She's in a paddling pool in her room.
Context.
If I came into your living room, not knowing you, blew up a paddling pool, took my clothes off, into a bikini, and started bobbing around on a banana, would you just think, oh, she's just having fun? You and I both know what that's about.
Context.
You and I both know what that's about as adults. Come on now. I'd laugh my butt off. Ha ha, says Keith. Oh. Have a laugh by yourself on the naughty step. So here's the deal. The point of us not being able to show a man coming out of the shower is that children might happen across that and see an adult's naked body.
Fair enough.
And that's cool, right?
Fair enough. We took that. We didn't even argue that one. We went, okay, yeah, no, we're disappointed.
That was,
but
that was
go
certainly
with it.
not the intention. We
Yep.
weren't doing it to titillate.
We apologised and we took that. We took it.
Just take note of the last sentence I just said. We were not doing it to titillate.
So those are our two issues. So then someone said it's only a handful of people doing it. What? And I said, what's a handful? What would you say a handful of people is?
5.
Okay, I said 4. He said 10. So now we get to the phone in. What number do you consider a handful? 0203 286 6370. 0203 286 6370. Just call up, say the number, and put the phone down. That's it. That's all we want.
Little Two Boy D Doyd says, I agree that sexual content is ruining Twitch, but at the same time, I can't see how Twitch can ban a woman for riding a balloon banana with a swimsuit while not doing any sexual actions. You mustn't have seen it.
You know that's the sexual action, right? I'm a little bit of trouble with my...
Hang on a second.
Oh, Kath's fallen.
Sorry, that wasn't...
Hang on, here we go. Let me just hang on, caller. We're just going to turn this up. Hello, caller. How many is a handful?
Can I just reach for this pen?
3.
Thank you very much indeed. We got 3. Do we have any advances on 3 for a handful? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Here we go. Let's take this call. Hello, caller. How many do you consider a handful?
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
5.
I think 5, being the handful of fingers, maybe that's where we're getting 5 as an arbitrary number.
Well, I'm saying 4. 10 is not a handful. 10 is at least 2 handfuls. 10 is an armful.
It's almost a dozen, that.
Hello, caller. How many do you consider a handful?
4.
Thank you very much indeed. So we've got
Fair
3,
enough.
4, 5. So the average is 4. So I think we consider, let's say, I think we consider 4. This is a call-in that surely appeared on Mid-Morning Matters. Ban, please, thank you. Hello, caller. How many do you consider a handful?
I would say at most 6.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, it was
Thank
big.
you.
The thing is, some people have bigger hands.
If you're Andre the Giant or Robert Pershing Wadlow.
Yeah. Or my basketball teacher, Mr. Adamson, he had a broken finger, right? So his fingers jutted out that way, but it meant that he could get his hand all the way around the ball. I bet he could get about 12 in there.
Shinobi Saizen says, surely it's relative. A handful of sand is 1,000 grains. Namaste. What a load of old crap. They want to get rid of this? You're kidding me. Why don't they get rid of this crap? 0203 286. I'm having a little bit of problem with... Oh, here we go. Let's go. Hello, caller. How many do you consider a handful?
0 if their hand had tragically had to be removed.
Interesting point. Thanks very much indeed. And final caller on this. How many do you consider a handful?
2.
Okay, it's a little person, I think. Well, that's the end of... I've got to remember how to turn it off. Look.
That's the end of that. It's between 2 and 6.
What should we put in the topic box now? We can put anything in the topic box.
Yes or no? I always like that one.
Yes. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yes or no. Call us now.
People do respond to the
There we go.
the binary answers, don't they?
There we go. Yes or no. Call us now. 0203. A little bit of trouble with my hotkeys.
Kashmani is desperate to give us thoughts on Hot Tub. You can phone up
Phone
as well.
up. Phone up
we
then.
talk to everybody.
Phone. Hello, caller.
No.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Controversial.
You can call in about anything, by the way. We are asking yes or no, but you can call in about the hot tub, Kashmani. Call in.
Love to hear your thoughts.
Love to hear your thoughts. Julia creates joy. Ian has this morning illustrated the thing I miss most about living in an office. Waking up, feeling atrocious, taking a shower, putting on a brave face and assuming an air of normality for a few hours. Thank you very much indeed. I don't quite know. I think you're talking about... I did a pre-show show. I've got the fuck... Came and slept downstairs again last night. I was in bed, wide awake, thinking... I'm going to go and sleep on the sofa. And I couldn't really, because it's quite small, that sofa, but I like it. But I had the fire going. Big boy was beside me. I was loving it.
Nice.
I was loving it. Catherine, do you want to take this on?
I would like to take that. Hello, caller.
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. It's
Thanks.
1-1.
Great call.
1-1 there. 1-1. So I did a stream. Very honest mental health stream.
I was very honest. Mental health.
Searingly honest.
By the way, I had my jab yesterday. Oh, I had so much fun there. I went in. We'd had some bad news. The Twitch thing is up in the air. Come July, it's up in the air. I talked about it a bit in the other one. I don't want to go on about it too much. But we thought we were told we were set for another year. We may not be set for another year. It's up in the air. So I was not in a great frame of mind. But I went and had Pete, are we going to see you, or is it vocals only today?
I was just going to say, is it Ghostbusters 2?
Why? Oh, you're being funny.
Yeah.
In that case, I apologise. Stay there. Right, what we'll do is, so we're talking, we had some bad news. Oh, Catherine, there's a call. Do you want to take this call?
Great. Hi, Pete in...
Let's pretend we don't know him.
Hi.
Let's go again. So we thought that we were set. We're not sure that we're set. So I went and had a jab. Oh, Catherine, there's a call. Do you want to take it?
Hello, mysterious caller. What we don't know who they are. Who is it?
Is it Ghostbusters 2?
It's like a meme that I made. Thanks, man. That's wicked.
Yes or no, call me now. 0203 286 6370.
I went and had my jab. Here's the thing. I have never seen so many car park marshals.
Oh, yeah. A lot of flow jacks.
So many car park. It was at the hospital in Hemel Hempstead. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 11 car park marshals.
Hold that thought. We have a call. Good morning, caller.
Yes.
Should have been keeping a tally, sorry. So we got in, and they went in, and the lady at the door said, hello, what did she say? Because I made her laugh and it steamed her glasses up. She went, oh, I've got to take my glasses off. I laughed there and it steamed them up. What did I say? It wasn't that funny. She went, you're here for the vaccine? I said, oh yeah, give it. I've been waiting for this, or something like that. She went, oh, steamed because you're wearing a mask. She went, it's the AstraZeneca one. And I did go, oh no. Which was ungrateful of me. It was ungrateful. And then you go through, you give them your number, and then you sit in rows, and it was incredible. There was like 3 rows of 5 chairs, and they would go, right, you're next. And you go through to the next room, and there were like 5 little workstations. And I went in and sat in, and there was like a nurse. They may both have been nurses, I don't know. But there was a nurse who administered the injection and an administrator who checked off everything. And you kept getting asked, have you had the vaccine? Have you had the symptoms in the last week? Have you had anything else? Kept getting asked.
Yep.
And then they go through it and say, do you have any of these? Have you got any of this? And then the nurse said, well, it is the AstraZeneca one. So there is a chance you might feel a bit poorly, but that just means it's working. And there is you may have read about the blood clot. It's not really anything we're concerned about, but if you have any symptoms of blood clots, if it's a headache that just won't go after a few days, or a leg or an arm aches, then please go to the A&E immediately. But it really isn't anything to worry about. And I just went, just pump me full of this, man. I'm so grateful. And I kept saying thank you. And she went, that's so kind of you to say thank you. And I said, I'm so grateful for this. I said, it's not magic. This is actual science. But I am so grateful for this. I said, I'd rather have Pfizer. But I will take AstraZeneca if I get poorly. I don't care. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for your service. Thank you. And I got my little card, my little membership card, which you'll get, saying I'm a member of the Tufty Club. And she injected me. And I took some paracetamol straight after, and I took some paracetamol before bed, and I can honestly say I feel absolutely fine. I have a slightly bruised, heavy feeling as one gets after an injection. I feel disappointingly good. I feel great.
Good.
Nothing. AstraZeneca, man, go for it. I came and I sat in my car, and I sobbed. I sobbed partly because of the Twitch stuff. But actually, I was really sobbing because of the last 14, 15 months have been horrendous. This isn't the end of it by a long way. We're going to have this for quite a while, a couple of years, I would suspect. This isn't the end of it. And God damn you Indian variant. Oh, dear. We're coming for you. But I sat in my car and I sobbed because it was like it was, for me personally, a turning point in the horrible 14 years of a goddamn global pandemic. Get the vaccine, guys. AstraZeneca, no effects, no side effects for me. I know some people have had it and had side effects. I'm sorry. No side effects for me. I wanted to bunk off college tomorrow. So I was kind of thinking, please,
Yeah, because that'd be a great excuse.
Please make me ill. Not ill. I'm fine. She's got a heavy arm, but I can't. It's like someone's punched me in my BCG. Love it. Love it. Thank you, science. Thank you, AstraZeneca. Thank you, Dolly Parton. I know she's not connected to that one, but love it. Love it.
I'm going on Sunday. So
You got yours quick when you booked it. Mine was a couple of weeks away. That's great.
But there's a centre right near my house, so I'm going to get it done, and it feels strange to know that I've got it booked in. I mean, God.
Bam says a guy told me. Come here. A guy told me that you're going to experience really noticeable side effects after the second shot. Was this guy a doctor?
Was it Zoltar? What he knows about Ian's going to...
Was this guy... Zoltar, Jesus Christ.
Da, da, da.
Was this guy a doctor? Was this guy a doctor? Magic 8 Ball, Catherine. I can't reach over there because my arm is a little bit shonky.
Hang on a minute. Let me reach over in a non-sexual way.
Yes, he was, says Bam. Well, you should have put that in the first thing because otherwise it sounds like bullshit. Yeah, right. Will I experience really noticeable side effects after the second shot?
Tell us, please, 8 Ball.
The doctor of medicine for humans.
You may rely on it.
Okay, well, Bam.
Hang on a minute. Was Bam really talking to a doctor or just the ice cream man who was taking a fag break? Same coatsy. My reply is no.
Bam, here's the thing, Bam, if you could send me your phone number, because if I do get symptoms, I would like to... What was it? You phrased it very specifically.
We need to talk to the man.
Really specific. If I do... if I do experience really noticeable side effects, I would like to phone you up and say apologies to you. And if I don't, I'd like to phone you up and go, yo!
Yeah.
We're still taking your calls on yes or no. Call us now.
So far, I think the yes are squeaking it, but I've not been taking very accurate notes. Have you?
I'm having a little bit of trouble with my hotkeys. So I'm focused on that. I haven't been taking notes. 0203 286 6370. 0203. A nurse doing the injection told my mum is that usually people get less side effects, but is not unknown. Okay. Everybody, just before you send, you hit the send key on your message. Please make sure read it and make sure it is written in English. This is an English broadcast. English is our first language, so please make sure your answers, your what do they call it? When your contributions to the show.
Yes.
Are written in English. Please make sure that. Please check. You have time to check. Thank you, sir.
Such as this one from Anna Banana. I've been lurking, but I'm coming out to say that my brother-in-law had no side effects after his second shot of AstraZeneca. We need to write this down. We need to write all the people down. This is becoming a scientific evaluation.
Anna Banana. AstraZeneca. We're talking about COVID vaccines coming out of my ass. And a Banana's brother-in-law had no side effects after the second shot of what? Of AstraZeneca. That's right. We're making love tonight. Everybody is COVID jabbing. Put down your knives and stop the stabbing. Go to hospital and get your vaccine tonight.
Pump yourself full of drugs.
Yes, I think you took away from the important message there. It's prescribed. It's prescription medication.
Yeah. Not just generally. That's a bad idea.
I'm in a hot tub, but it's not sexual.
No, just
that is sexual. That is horny. Sometimes you can't control the horn. And I'm giving you that. Let's get some phone calls, guys. 0203 286 6870. Why am I having such trouble? Why is that? Why is my call now button not working?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't want you to call now.
Does not want you to call now. 0203 286 6870 is the phone. If you want to give us a call now. No. Oh, no. Yes or no? Yes or no? It's very simple. And then also you can call in, and the first person that calls in with a new topic for the chat box, that's what I'm calling this.
Chat box.
First person that calls in with a new topic for the chat box, we will enter that.
The jack box now,
Jack
is
off box.
it?
The jerk box. Well, jack box, chat box.
Check.
I not had the vaccine yet, but I ate sandwiches from Tesco's Value Piccadilly, and there were definitely some side effects. Frankfurter sandwiches.
Don't.
So call us now, and you can get your question in the chat box. 0203 286 637. At the moment, it's yes or no. We'll keep taking your calls on that. But if someone calls in with a new question for the chat box, then that question will replace the question in the chat box.
Who's that?
We don't know. We just don't know who that
Could
is.
be anyone. Could be you. Could be you. I've got my feet on a footstool. I think it's one of those small luxuries that we should all afford ourselves now and again.
Yeah.
Get those feet
I
up.
bought that when I was going to buy anyway, it's boring.
A Chesterfield.
Chesterfield.
Leather Chesterfield.
Oh yeah. I said, oh, come on now. Okay. Says Bam. Okay. My first contributions, I see we're not taken seriously.
Try again.
Maybe I didn't express it properly. Okay. So, my wife and I got AstraZeneca shots last week. I felt fine. But my wife felt so terrible, I had to call an ambulance. And a guy from the medical crew said that it is okay to have different side effects. He said, I will probably have some bad side effects after the second shot. Okay, so it's gone from, let's just go back to your first one, right? Because this story, we're getting a lot of the story that I think should have been revealed at the beginning.
Yes.
That I think should have been revealed at the beginning, right? A guy told me that you're going to experience really noticeable side effects after the shot. A guy told me that you're gonna, right? A guy told me that you're gonna, right? And now it's from gonna to probably, which is probably, I would suggest, is less than gonna. And it's not just a guy, it's the ambulance man that took your wife to hospital.
Or did he? We
After
don't know
the-
that she actually was taken. We know that they were called out.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to suggest that guy was probably quite busy looking after your wife and may have told you that to get you to buzz off.
Or I'm going to suggest, and this is just a suggestion, and Dan, this goes against everything you were saying because I'm going to exercise my free speech. I'm going to suggest it's bollocks, and it didn't happen. That's what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to suggest that. I'm just suggesting it.
Or it did happen and it was still said by someone who doesn't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a guess. You're having a guess. You're spreading your guess in the chat. The guess is going crazy.
Katifa makes a great point, and this is a great question. Did anyone else start feeling ill 5 days before they got the jab? Ridiculous side effect. And this is one of my issues with the jabs is, the jabs, we haven't done enough long-term research. We haven't because we've had to rush it out.
No.
In the pre-effects. We think we know what the side effects are.
Yeah.
We don't know what the pre-effects are.
Well.
We don't know what the pre-effects are.
We just don't know.
We don't know. And we won't know for years to come.
Quiet bloke
At
says.
the moment, Katifa is an outlier.
Yes.
Whereas,
But maybe she's the herald of something new.
Bam is just a liar.
I don't know if this is relevant, says Quiet Bloke, but he's going to say it anyway. But I had the AstraZeneca and 2 days later I stubbed my toe. Did anyone else have this?
Let's put that into
I
the
bet if you think about it,
data charts.
it happens sometimes.
Causation is not the same as correlation. Is it not, Robotic Monkey? Have we got the results back from the lab on that? No, we haven't. We just don't freaking know.
So Krog says, I'm missing a tooth now, but I was missing it before as well.
Okay, all right, that's interesting.
Noted, thank you. We'll put that into the study.
Pre-effects are horrific. It's called being a coward.
Oh.
Man of snowflake. Man the hell up, you piece of trash. In the car on the way to my first AZ vaccine, I soiled myself. As is my duty, I called 111 to report it. Roll mop herrings, oven broke.
What?
The only side effect I got was a headache and feeling sick. Well, that's two side effects. Would you class those one side effect? I would say two.
I'd say two, yeah. But they're probably related.
I'd say a handful.
You know. Oh, well.
Anyway, I bought a brand new Microsoft computer today. I don't even know. I got a great computer. Yeah, I bought one for £5,000. And I gave £10,000 to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I have no idea why. Just felt the overwhelming desire to do it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, great vaccine. Get it. Oh, that's it. I made a joke in there. As the nurse was putting the needle in, as she was putting the N in the A, I said, and at what point does Bill Gates start taking control of me? And we laughed.
Oh.
And then I said, isn't it a shame that there are some people that actually believe that? She went, it's incredible. It's incredible. Fun times. Fun times.
It's true.
No one's called in with a suggestion for the chat box. So I'm going to go... Jesus, Nelson Bandana. I tell you what we're going to do, Nelson. Every time I say something that's a joke, I will whisper to you the joke and what it is. Okay?
It's a joke.
No, I mean whisper it in the whisper box.
All right, okay.
I will do
You
that.
meant
Okay.
actual whisper.
Yeah, I will.
I'm being literal now.
No, I will because I don't think Nelson. I don't think you're quite up to our standard. I've noticed this as soon as you came in, and I didn't want to mention it, but I'm mentioning it now. I don't think you're up to our standards. Don't think you're up to our standards of brain power. That's okay. Everybody is welcome. Okay, so I'm going to put a new chat in.
What's your idea of...
Let them see it. Let them see it. They don't see it until I click save, you see.
What's your idea of fun?
Hello, caller. What's your idea of fun?
Your idea of fun. Hello, caller. What's your idea of fun?
Watching Twitch.
Your idea of fun. Hello, caller. What's your idea of fun? Watching Twitch.
If your phone number ends 1831, you've just hung up.
Hopefully that was a lot of fun for you.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. What's your idea of fun? And no, I don't know how to centre it. I do not know. Oh, now I've lost the chat box.
Chat box.
Boxes of chat.
Undisclosed chat box. Lost chat box. Where's the lost chat box? Find the chat box.
I mean, I can do this, but that's just like pressing space. Is that
all right,
centre?
look, it's more than they
is that
deserve.
centre?
It's more than they deserve at
Do
this
you know what? I
time.
think it is. Is that centre? No, it doesn't work,
I
though.
preferred it the other way.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, I can do that.
Just put it back.
I don't do that.
Or put format and then do centre.
Doesn't work, mate. What?
Oh.
No. There we go. What's your idea? That's central. That's actually central.
What's your idea of fun? Anyway, call us now. Anyway.
What's your idea of...
What
Here
is
we go.
it?
Come here. What's your idea of fun?
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 What's your idea of fun, Mummy?
What's your idea of fun?
0203 286 6370. What's the phone number, Catherine?
I don't know.
No, she doesn't. That's why I said it to her. That's why I said it to her.
I don't remember these things. I do know what the rule of this stream is.
I hope this button... Oh, I don't know these... There we go, it worked.
Yeah, it's just very simple.
For some reason, my eyes are not... Oh, I switched it off. Here we go. Here comes a call. Here comes a call. Catherine, please.
Hey, what's your idea of fun then?
What's your idea in capitals?
What's your idea of fun?
No. You've only done it as though I've not put any spaces in. What's your idea? Please be quiet.
Shush.
What's going on?
Shush.
Well,
Hang on. He's out getting the cat. Are you getting the cat?
I'm getting very excited.
Okay, well, you're watching the wrong
This is
stream.
his idea of fun.
You've called Amaranth. You want to call Amaranth. How can we help?
Well, no, it's, we're off. My friend's going to pick me up. We're going to get the cats. We're going to bring it back.
Get the cat.
I'm going to post pictures in my Twitter account.
Beautiful.
And I might stream later on with the cat if the cat agrees to come to me.
Oh.
Give us the meat.
Give us the meat.
Give us the meat.
Give us the
Give us
meat.
the meat.
Now, as I understand it, doesn't the cat just run away initially?
I don't know. It depends which
Here's
one
my
you get.
prediction of what will happen. You let it out. First of all, I would limit the number of rooms it can go in.
Close those doors.
Really?
Close the doors. Yeah, don't let it have free reign of the house. It will find it overwhelming. For the first few weeks, you kept the cats in one room. That may not be appropriate for you, but keep superfluous doors shut because they will find it overwhelming. They need to get you need to be introduced to the space. My suggestion is keep it in the living room with the door shut, litter tray, food, water, all of that stuff in there. It'll come out, have a little sniff around, and then it'll bugger off.
Is it allowed in the bedroom?
It's allowed in the bedroom because it's your house, your rules.
But do you want to
know.
have the litter tray in the bedroom? I would suggest maybe not. Huh?
Well, it's not. I've had litter trays in the bedroom. It's not ideal, but he wants to be. You have it wherever you want to have it. If it's in the bedroom, you've got to change that litter tray regularly.
Otherwise, it will drive you.
And if it gets out of that room, if it manages to scamper out, don't be worried. But just introduce it to it a couple of rooms at a time if you can, because it will be overwhelmed. It'll be terrified, man.
And I worked quite hard yesterday. I cleaned up that, tidied the house, wouldn't believe it. I'm thinking I'd done this, and I felt quite proud. And then I thought, I'm tidying the house for a cat.
Beautiful. I tidied the house for a cleaner.
That's not the first time you will do something ridiculous for that cat. You are now its slave.
Always New Depth says, and this is really important actually, and thank you, Always New Depth, because we hadn't even considered this, and I'm sure Alistair hadn't considered this. Important from Always New Depth says, where did it go? Where did it go? Did you just delete it?
Remember to feed, water and clean up after it.
Yeah.
Remember to feed, water and clean up after it. You may not have thought of that, Alistair. I hadn't considered that. Catherine, shame on you for not mentioning that if you had considered that. Alistair, that is important. Does that change your decision at all? You have to remember to feed, water and clean up after it. Does that change your decision in any way whatsoever?
You have to feed them then?
Yep, and water them and clean up after them. Yes, you do, sir.
Oh, my goodness me. Okay. Yeah, no, it's going to come and it's going to be here.
I don't know about that. You just have to feed, water and clean up after it. I don't know anything about coming. Thank you for your call. Dirty boy.
Got real pretty quickly, didn't it?
Let's call back 1831 because I miss those guys.
Hello.
Hello. What's your idea of fun?
Oh, you called me back, didn't you? I think I love going on TikTok. I'm way too old for TikTok, and I love finding those outrageous arguments where there's no real facts and just playing devil's advocate and just seeing if I can tweak them to think differently.
And how successful on a scale of 1 to 10 have you been?
It's less than 1.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, hang on, but we got the point. You can't make anybody think differently. They think what they think.
Mm.
My friend Justin, what was his name? Justin White. He used to do prank calls. Then I moved in with him, and we were anyway. And he played me one of my favourite prank calls that he ever did. I wish I had it. Clive Bull, Sunday afternoon. Pets phoning. They had a vet. I think I've told you this before.
Nice.
They had a vet. Phone up with your pet problems. And he phoned up and he said, I've got this fish. I've had it for a while. And I'm worried about it. Okay, tell us what's the problem. Well, it just lies there. Doesn't move. Oh, Jesus, one of the cats has done a dump.
You blaming the cat for that?
It just lies there on its side. It doesn't move. Clive goes, oh, no, that's terrible. Well, Steve, what do you think? What could this be? Aha, okay. You're feeding it. Yeah, I'm feeding it. Okay. When was the last time you changed the water? Oh, you've got to put it in water, have you? Okay, thanks very much. I love it. I'm going to go and clean that cat shit up because I cannot
Please, for heaven's sake, for the love of all that is holy.
Who did that?
What are you feeding them? That is
I'm feeding them actual cat shit.
Well, I'm chewing on it. Oh, so what's your idea of fun? Call us now. You can call us on 0203 286 6370. That's 0203 286 6370. We could do a pet. We could do a pets phoning.
Got some bad news. That wasn't a shit. That was actually a cat fart.
No.
There was nothing there unless they've done it somewhere.
It was a ghost poo.
They've done a cat. That's Patty there. Patty started fart. I picked Patty up the other day because she had a mouse in her mouth and I wanted to kick her out of the house. And the back defences came on strong.
Patty is so cute, right? She's a forever kitten. She's older than she looks. She's teeny, tiny, right? But potent. I think that sometimes I know that nature gives smaller people defences that perhaps bigger people don't need. And for Patty, it's a smelly defence shield.
Yeah.
My God, can that kid fart?
I've put pet phone with an F because it should be fun. And I think that looks great. I think that looks great, actually. So I'm very happy with that.
Pet phone in.
Pet phone in. We're going to play some ads. So I did a stream this morning, so we can do a shorter show on Friday.
Is the plan?
Is the plan. It means I might have to do another stream. Here's the thing. There's so much going on. By the way, I'm
One moment, please.
I can't say because I can say without revealing any detail, and I hope this doesn't break anything. I met Titsalina electronically.
What?
The other day, and I was really surprised to find out who you were.
Oh, really?
Oh, there's no one famous or anything, but I was online and someone went, "Oh, by the way, I'm Titsalina." I went, "What?" Why did you? I've made that sound way more mysterious than it needs to sound, and I apologise. But Tits,
Alina,
Tits, why did? I was so surprised. Maybe I knew that before. I don't know, but I was so surprised. But Tits, why the name Tits? Tits. Why the name Tits? Is my question to you. I've made our meeting online sound much more mysterious than it is.
Well, it does. It sounds dodgy.
It does sound dodgy. It isn't dodgy in the slightest. But it just she went, "Oh, by the way, I'm Tits, Lena." What? But you don't look like a Tits. I mean, I'm not.
Okay.
You know. What I'm saying is, I was surprised.
Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's speak to Gary quick.
Okay. Hello, Gary. How you doing? Pet phoning. Call us now. That shouldn't be there.
Double us.
That shouldn't be there.
Where's Gerald?
That shouldn't be there. Hello. Hello, Gatford.
Hello, Ian and Kath.
Yo.
I love it. I love it,
What's
brother.
going on with you?
Well, I'm going to do something that I've done for a while today. I'm going to do something that I find very fun. I'm going to meet my mum. We're going to go and have lunch outside together.
Hey, get it on.
Put some outside seating. Going to go and have a nice coffee and a long chat with my mum.
What kind of, you having lunch? What kind of food? What kind of, don't tell us the name, don't tell us the place because you will be mobbed by your fans.
Yeah, everyone's going to be
your
there.
Your fans will come down.
I did see someone in the chat saying, "Are you in Kent?" And I am, and I don't want that kind of attention.
No, they just misspelt a rather rude word. Are you...
I'm going to have, so they do like kind of artisan, like kind of fancy stuff, but they also do a nice bacon sandwich in farmhouse bread.
Oh, by the way, Titsalina says you haven't lived unless... By the way, Tits, you've not said... I hope I haven't embarrassed you by saying that or made you feel uncomfortable. Apologies if I did. You haven't lived unless you've had a cat with exploding anal glands.
Wasn't exploded, they were compacted, weren't they?
They were compacted, and the vet... I had it a couple of times. I had to phone up the vet when I had Velvet, and it's happened with one of the girls, I think. I had to... And they said, "What's the problem?" I said, "Well, my cat's ass really stinks." And they went, "Okay, now that's really common." And they go in, and the anal glands were filled. You probably experienced this yourself, Gafford. And the vet had to put her finger up the bum and squeeze out
oh my
the
God.
anal glands. It's like these little beads come out. Oh, it's there's like tiny little beads, like tiny, like micro beads come out of a cat's ass.
Someone not run out of lunch now.
So what kind of food will you be eating, Gatford?
So it's kind of like they do that very kind of posh artisan type stuff. You know, everything's on
Like meat
kind
beads.
Of pot bread. Yeah. But they do a nice bacon sandwich, so I'm going to have that.
Okay. That sounds
Mum
like a
will
plan.
probably have something like she has like avocado on toast or something. She's quite into that. She's a bit of a millennial.
It sounds great. We are going out. We and our kids are going out for a roast dinner on Sunday. Weather's not going to be great. Wrap up warm.
We're taking blankets.
We'll take blankies, coats. Wrap up warm.
That's all you can do. And enjoy it. Yeah, I will do. I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. I know it sounds like a silly thing, but
no, it doesn't.
You know, I haven't done this in like ages since end of lockdown 1.
Corova Milkman, that's put me right off my couscous. It was like thinking couscous.
Pearl barley.
Can I also tell you my experience? I'm not a fan of pets.
Okay.
No, just well.
Yeah, let's hear you out. Let's hear you out, and you can fuck off. I haven't cut him off yet. He heard that. He shouldn't have heard that. Okay, he's gone. We will not have hate speech. We will not have hate speech on this
No anti-pets.
stream. That's not what this is about.
That was pro-pets.
We're not having hate speech. Hate speech is verboten. And I'm choosing German language deliberately there because I forgive Germany. 0203 286 6370. You can Skype us. I like lots of words on screen.
Well, I'm glad you do. Because
Hateford.
we've got plenty here.
Let's get lots of words.
Oh, here's Rob.
On screen. Donuts. Thank you, G Cuffs, for the
Roberto.
Morning. I'm just calling about the pet phone in.
It's pet phoning.
Tell us about your pet
fun times.
story.
Let's have some fun.
I had to take my dog in for a routine teeth clean the other day. Relatively cheap, perfectly fine. Came back out. He had to have 5 teeth taken out, and I got a massive bill to pay.
What?
And he's wandering around the house now moaning because he's hurting.
What?
It's put me off him.
What? Well,
doesn't
okay.
look right now.
Well, we can
Which teeth
operate
have
a swap.
gone?
We can operate a swap.
Well,
shop.
there's some at the back, some at the front, but the ones at the front are the bottom middle ones. All
What
of
was
them.
his problem? How old is he, first of all?
10ish, quite old.
Okay, so old. What's his problem? Not chewing enough biscuit? Because biscuits, remember charcoal sticks used to get. But biscuits are good for cleaning his teeth. Is it all wet food you're giving him?
It's not, but
That's
I
his
think
fault then.
part of it is that he started hurting, and so he stopped chewing because it was hurting him.
Little
I noticed he was just gulping stuff down, but
okay, if anyone
wants
Can you
money,
get
I wasn't expecting.
Can you get doggy dentures?
I don't know. I'll try and find some.
I mean, because it might be time to just get rid of the whole lot and give him a nice clean set of Simon Cowell's.
74 Yates makes an interesting and actually valid point. This pet phone in is rubbish. It's humans ringing in. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Do you want to see him?
Yes.
I'd love. Here's what we want, right? We're going to hang up. I want you to call back, and I just want him on the line, okay?
I'll try.
So we're going to hang up. No, we don't want to say goodbye. Goodbye. You're absolutely right. Thank you. Just want your pets phoning in, guys. Let's just get your pets phoning in.
Crazy Leprechaun says, your dog is pregnant and your trash cans are empty.
Your dog is pregnant and your trash cans are empty. Oh, we got a phone call. Let's see who this is. Hello. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. Can we see your teeth? Let Daddy see your teeth.
I
Let me
don't
see
think
your
he'll
teeth.
let me do it.
Go away, human. Go away. We don't want to see any humans. Don't want to see any humans.
Oh, poor dog.
See any
Poor little dog. I'm worried about that dog that's pregnant, though. That's a concern.
Your dog is pregnant. Oh, there's a good boy.
Hello, good boy.
Good boy. Come on then.
Show us those toothy pegs.
Come on then. Let's have a look. But if you put a chili up his bum, that would do it. Oh no, that makes horses run faster.
It's not chili, it's ginger, and they don't.
I
do
want
that
to. I
anymore.
want to know about the bodies under here.
Yes.
Bodies. Oh! There we go.
Let's have a look at those. Oh, look at that beautiful little face.
There we go.
It's a good boy.
Good boy. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. There's a good
Actually,
boy.
we could use this. You could talk to us through the magic ball. How do you feel about those teeth? Are they better out than in? Magic 8 Ball speaking on as I see it. Yes.
Well done. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, let's hope we don't get any racist dogs calling in. Thank you, Michael. I don't want any dogs in hot tubs, neither. We will not tolerate that. It's pet phoning. Call us now. 02326367. That's the phone number. If you can give us a call, pet phoning.
Oh, dogs are nice, aren't they? Cats are best.
So I was feeling very flat. Yes, I'm feeling so shit, man. Like this is when we used to call it manic depressive. This is going down into the depressive thing. Really good book about a doctor who's manic depressive, bipolar, manic depressive as it would be then. Anyone know her name? Anyone know the book? About 1995. I thought it was new. I bought it, but it's not. It's old. Anyone know? It's a famous book. Some of you would have read it. It's just come out again recently. Some of you all read it. Can someone tell me the name of the book that's upstairs in my bedroom that I'm not going to go and get? Please. Morning, sat here in my bikini is instructed on the stream title.
Yo.
Could someone tell us the name of the book, please?
What's the name of the book?
It's a great book. Her dad was a pilot in America. American pilot. Man's Search for Meaning. No.
Hungry Caterpillar.
No.
I don't think that's helpful.
No, we're not using our resources to their full potential. Pet phoning is over.
What's that book? Call me now.
What's that book? Oh, do you want me to really upset Catherine?
Oh, no. Please don't do that. I don't want to be associated with this.
What's the name of that book? Call me now. 0203 286 6370 is... All right, I'll change it.
You better.
I'll change it.
You're going to change it to something worse, I know you.
I'm not... There we go, it's better. Better?
No, come on now. Come on now. Do the right thing.
Oh God! When will this end, man?
Never.
July the 20th. Okay, okay. There we go. Done.
Okay. I'm back in.
Oh, Dom's got it right. It's an unquiet mind. So that's the end of that phone.
What? So tell me about this book.
No, well, read it. You read it.
What? So that was where this whole train of thought was ending.
That was a little
cul-de-sac.
No,
buffers.
it wasn't. How dare you? You know my mum died in a buffer crash.
She was looking all right last week.
That's before the buffers. She hit the buffers. She hit the buffers. Okay.
Everyone shush.
I'm feeling nuts right now. Really low. So it's a good book. You'd enjoy it.
Well, tell me more. Well, no.
I feel a bit nauseous, but that's because I've not eaten. I've not eaten. Thank you, Mandy. Mandy's put a link in there. I thoroughly recommend it. It's a great book. I'm third of the way through it. Read it last night. Third of the way, and it's great. Her manic depression, and I'm using that term advisedly. I've advised myself. Is like she says she's insane. It's like way worse than mine. I'm reading that going, oh, I'm not as bad as that. Mm-hmm. But I'm coming into. I keep looking at buying a Kindle, like a really nice, the new 230 quid Kindle, and then I keep thinking, oh, I might have a job soon. So I keep looking at that. Right. Anyway, so the point I'm saying is I'm coming down. I'm coming down at a rate of knots and have been since the weekend. I knew it was inevitable because I've had a good few weeks, 5, 6, 7 weeks.
You had a proper, what's known as a purple patch.
Purple patch. I'm not full on manic where I'm like talking really, really fast. And it's not that, isn't it?
Well, you just did it, but I think you're doing that to illustrate the point.
It's not that when my mania is just, it's not, mania is a strong word.
No.
But it is. It's up.
Super productive.
I feel invincible.
Ideas sparking all the time.
Feel invincible. Yeah. And untouchable. And now I feel, last night I'm looking at my mortgage, going, shit. I'm thinking I'm going to have to sell my house. I'm at 9:15. I'm emailing my pensions guy, going, how much money I've got? When can I get access to it, please? That's what I'm saying to him. Here we go.
Press. Your turn.
Far left, back left.
Oh! You're a loser.
Thanks, caller. What's that ad doing?
God, turn it off. This is embarrassing, isn't it? Oh,
who was that?
Don't know. It was a crocodile.
If anyone wants to do it, right, we okay. Let's put this under. Do you want to play a game? There we go.
Play. Let's play.
Let's play. It's got to be like that. You guys got to phone up and rack it up. If someone doesn't click that and that doesn't go viral, you can all kiss my ass. Please. Love it. So I'm feeling low. So and last night was a real low patch. I tried to come down and sleep down here. I'm really struggling at the moment is what I'm trying to say. Which is why I'm trying to make up as many hours as I can so we can do a really short show on Friday. That's the thing I'm trying to do. But we did get some potentially bad news about Twitch yesterday in that we have this lovely, wonderful deal. Twitch has been so great to us. Please don't think this is me bad-mouthing them. But we had a year-long contract where they pay us a certain amount of money. It's quite unusual. They pay us a certain amount of money and your subs and bits kind of go into that pot. And if your subs and bits ever went over that amount of money, we'd get that as well. But they don't. We don't really come close to it. The amount that we make from subs and bits is not enough for 2 people to live on. The amount that Twitch give us is kind of just about enough for 2 people to almost sort of live on. Doesn't really cover all of my bills. But I'm lucky I got some savings. And we were told that we had another year of that at least. And actually, 3 months ago, we went in and said, that's great. great, we've got another year. If that, actually, we'd like some more money, and here's what we think we can give you.
Yeah.
And we offered more hours, and we offered loads of stuff.
Various things.
And then we had the meeting yesterday, and we found out that this year that we were told was definite is not definite anymore. The negotiations, whoosh, they're going out the window. And the year that we thought was definite isn't definite. And we sat here and we went, oh, shit.
It's the classic thing of a change of personnel means that.
Yeah.
What was sure before isn't sure anymore.
No, there's no point in contacting Twitch Talk. No, let's just take this call.
Bless you for thinking of that.
Listen, hello? Did I answer that? No, I didn't answer that. Let's just take this. Let's just take Martin. Martin, we're calling you back. Calling you back, Martin.
This is a cool blazer. I do love this.
Great.
Donuts. Oh, hi.
Really sorry, but we've ended the pet's phone in quite a long time ago.
But you are
You're a naughty boy.
Nice teeth.
Naughty boy. Bad boy.
Might be a girl.
Bad boy. Bad boy. The phone-in ended. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bed. Go to your bed.
They are in bed.
Okay. That's naughty. A very naughty animal, actually, because we ended that phone.
Well, sometimes it takes some dogs quite a long time to dial the number.
So...
Slide TUK says, when you're in a downer rather than on a high, try and take a step back. Being aware of your overall state is really important. If you look at mortgages, pensions, and everything else in a down phase, it could spiral. Make a note. Have a think, but park it for a couple of days to minimize the obsessive trait so you feel better in a few days.
Thank you for the kind words. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Part of the down, of going down, it doesn't work like that. Logically and intellectually, I know. Well, don't look at your mortgage at 9:15 at night when you're feeling miserable. But I am compelled to do so.
It's you trying to grab control back.
Hello, caller.
I get it.
Oh, he's got to press this. Hello? I don't know what's happening. It's all in there.
Mayhem.
What was I saying? So the downer. Oh, so the news. So we kind of said, oh shit, this is our job, and we've been banking on we've been banking on it because you said it was a definite thing, you know, and so now it's not a definite thing. So we've asked for clarity this week. But it's really thrown a Spaniard in the works, big time. If we didn't get the support from Twitch, we couldn't afford to do this. This doesn't, what we would make from your wonderfully generous subs and bits, thank you very much, doesn't cover. One person could kind of scrape by, but this is a partnership, and it would. I mean, if you want to buy TLNA off me, you can buy it off me. £20,000.
You don't think it's valuable enough to keep hold of?
You can buy it off me. I'll sell it to you for £20,000.
I don't have £20,000 out.
Okay, well then you're out.
I'm about to get quite skint.
Then you're out. You're fired.
Oh, right, okay.
You either buy it off me or you're fired. We've
got to laugh about it, haven't we?
But I mean, there is a point. I mean, we talked about so much. There is a point that maybe at some point we might have to split up and do stuff just so I can pay my mortgage, she can pay her mortgage, we can feed our kids. I don't know.
They won't stop eating.
We couldn't afford to do Twitch like this as a joke, as a solo. I don't know, and I don't even want to say that out loud because that breaks my heart. I would get no pleasure doing this on my own, grinding. I don't like the grinding. I've been saying to you, I may have said it on here, I really hate the grinding. Send out tweets and tweets and tweets, but you send out the tweets, well then you've got to send out the Instagram. I've forgotten to post on Facebook. Let's post on Facebook. Let's get those podcasts out. I haven't tweeted for a week about it. The grinding.
Yeah, it feels like, especially with this particular platform, that if you are not here for a week, you're back at the bottom of the pile again.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. I don't know how true that is. It does seem to be rather random.
And people say, oh, you got 1,000 viewers. That's great. We'll get 180 quid from today. That's 90 quid each. Bit of tax, you got 70 quid. Do you know what I mean? And while we are grateful for your subs and your bits, while we are grateful, And we're so grateful, you know, if Twitch decide, we're not going to do another year, I will say, really disappointed because you did promise this, but thank you very much. Actually, no, because the but, everything is negated before the but. And, however, it's however just a but.
It's but, it's just posh but.
Thank you. Because there's no point in just going, you fucking baby, you know, what fucking piece of shit. Thank you. It's almost like the man is trying to keep us from watching pet phone-in.
Yeah, you can't say anything about pets these days.
So that's where we are. So we're hoping for some clarity this week. I'm hoping they kind of go, well, we did it. It was kind of a little contract and we should stick with that. But
here's how I am approaching this. Because I've had a lot of stuff over the last year or so where it's been, this is what might happen, but we're going to have to wait until then, right, to find out. People going for tests, etc., right? My only way of surviving is to stay in the moment. Nothing is happening now. I'll wait until they tell me what is definitely happening. Then
You're good at that.
I try. And I know it drives you crackers.
Your hair is so cute.
I think it looks like a bowl cut today.
It does look different today. And you've
I washed it
blow-dried
this morning and I put conditioner on it. The way I'm handling it is shampoo and conditioner. No, the way I'm handling it is I will wait till I know what I've got to deal with and I will deal with that. I am not going to start flipping out about what may happen because it may not. When I know what it is, I'll deal with it then. I'm not going to sit here suffering as if it's already happened. And I'm better at that some days than others. And I'm going to be honest with you. I have the 2 o'clock in the morning moments where I wake up and I go, I'm kidding myself. This is all going to shit. Of course I do. But the fact is, I do not know what I'm dealing with at this point, so I'll wait until I do.
When I am on a high, which I was recently, and I've not really had like the manic depressive elements of bipolar because I've been on venlafaxine, which has kind of kept me sort of there. Instead of going there and there, which I'm experiencing now, I've been there, but I'm off my meds. So I had that, and when I've got that, I'm indestructible, man. I didn't, but I was considering buying a new car and a kitchen. I would love a kitchen. Don't really need a new car. My car doesn't start properly. But you're supposed to press the clutch, isn't it, and press the start button. That is broken. It's a sensor. It's broken. So I have to press it. I have to start it by pressing the brake, which is a weird little glitch. And the auto cruise, Tom Cruise, autopilot doesn't work, whatever it's called, cruise control. So I'm going, I'll get a new car. Right? I'll get a new kitchen. I could do with a new kitchen. Need is a strong word. But last week I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. That's where that takes me. And then this is, then down here, so up last week, if this had happened last week, yeah, whatever. Okay, we'll start.
You did have a moment yesterday of, okay, if this happens, this is how we could approach it.
I have come up with a potential plan.
But we're hoping we don't have to use that plan.
How would you feel? Not that it's really much to do with you, but so TLNA, right? The late night alternative. I like that. I like the TLNA. I like TLNA. I like it.
Yeah.
But again, and I'm so glad that we've changed it from twitch.tv/Ian Lee to /TLNA. That was the right thing to do. Because that's my buddy there. That's my best friend. That there, she my best friend. Yeah, she got a red balloon on her titty. Who care? She my best friend.
I keep looking down and trying to get rid of this thread, but
she got a red balloon above her titty. She my best friend.
Can you stop drawing their attention to my balloon?
I love lovely red balloons. So that was the right thing to do, right? Was change that. But now I'm noticing when we raid, and it's about more than raids. But hey, TLNA, it's great to see you. Who are you guys? Who are you? Hello, who are you? And also, if this were, it's the late night alternative morning show, okay, yeah, we get the joke, but it's always a bit thin. How would you feel? And what we're going to do, let me just get some thinking music, because you guys are going to need to think about it. It's not, let me know if you see it, by the way, because I don't know where it is. Let me get the thinking music. Maybe I don't have it on this computer. And
grab pussy.
Shut up, Paul.
We don't want to think. Stop it.
George, you're a fanny. Grab pussy.
Now a party political broadcast from the George Galloway Independence Party.
George, you're a fanny. Grab pussy.
Okay, we got it. So here we go. 30 seconds to think about this, but your answer is actually relevant. Supposing we rebranded us as Ian and Catherine. Forget TLNA. Forget it. Ian and Catherine. Twitch.tv/Ian and Catherine. ianandcatherine.com. Supposing that was the rebranding. Have a little think. Everyone says yes. Well, we're not going to do it because you'll suggest. It's just an idea I had. It's your name's right. Yes, it is Dagger Steve. Just like your name is Dagger Steve. Mummy Steve said his baby Steve. We're going to call it Dagger Steve. Catherine and Ian. No. Now there is a. It doesn't work.
Yeah, because the long name needs to go at the end.
But it's not that. There is a reason why Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young sounds better than Stills, Nash, Crosby and Young. There's a reason, isn't there? There's a grammatical.
Yeah. Duh, duh.
But there's a term for that. There's a word for that.
Oh, would you call cadence?
No. Let's find it. This is actually it's more why you say bing bong rather than bong bing. Bong bing doesn't sound right.
No.
Ding dong. There's a word for it, and let's try and find it. Does anyone know what the word is? Because before I start spending,
it would be nice to say, I'm Ian and I'm Catherine, and together we are Ian and Catherine.
What is
Oh God!
It's not onomatopoeic.
Nope.
What is the word that means bing bong is right? It's to do with the vowels. It's to do with the vowels. Bing bong. What does bing bong mean? Ching chong bing bong. No. What? Bing bong. No. There's a word. Come on, Summer. And it's not alliteration. Ablaut reduplication. Ablaut? That doesn't sound right. Reduplication. That rings a bell. Tip top. Why is ablaut reduplication tip top? Thank you. Here we go. Tip top. This is it, right? This is it. This show. This is science. You're going to learn here, guys. So get ready. Let's get rid of that text box. This is science. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. We just doxed one person. I mean, Jesus, one person. Who cares? They're a loser. They deserve it. We haven't doxed anyone for ages. They deserve it. Ablaut reduplication is the pattern by which vowels change in a repeated word to form a new word or phrase with a specific meaning, like wishy-washy or crisscross. Like order of adjectives, that mysterious rule of syntax all native speakers know but don't think about. Does TLNA, does morning shows now so descriptively more confusing to new viewers? Maybe. Don't know what that means. Read before you send. Read before you send and go, would an earth person understand this? The vowel changes in ablaut reduplication follow a rule that we just know. This rule is why clocks go tick-tock instead of tock-tick and ding-dong instead of dong-ding. It's doorbells. It's not clocks, it's
doorbells.
Thank you. The vowel sounds in these words move from the front to the back of your mouth. Say bit, bet, bat, bop, bit, bop. Go on, say it.
Why? Bit, bet, bat, bop, bop.
Out loud. Pay attention to where in your mouth you're making the vowel sound. I've read stuff like this so many times about ablaut reduplication. I still don't understand it, right? And it doesn't quite fit in with what we're talking about. But the order for English ablaut reduplication, the order is generally I to A or O. But even phrases like he, haw, which don't have an I or an A
I've
or
got
O.
a really short response for why it's better to say Ian and Catherine than Catherine and Ian. And Ian.
And who's Andy?
And Ian.
Who's Andy?
Doesn't sound.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I get it.
As smooth as Anne Catherine.
I get it. You're getting bored. That's fine. And that's fine. I was as well. I just didn't know
Catherine
how to break
and
out
Ian.
of it.
Ian and
It just sounds right. It's Crosby, Stills and Nash, Ian and Catherine. It just sounds right. So that is why. It's not an ego thing. I went through it both ways in my mind quite a few times once before I put it to Catherine. It makes sense. So there is talk of that, and I did yesterday. I went to 34sp.com and I bought ianandcatherine.com and ianandcath.com. And I said to Matty, who's building our late night alternative email website, and he went, "Oh, so you don't need this anymore." I went, No, we do. Carry on. We can just transfer it over and we can change it a little bit. If we did. So it's just an idea I had in a moment of desperation when I was desperately trying not to go to the drive-through McDonald's and buy loads and loads of food, and I didn't.
Well done.
I did. I phoned up my sponsor and I said, I've had some bad news and I really want to, in my head, I want to go and buy McDonald's, and a little bit further down my head, I want to do other bad stuff. And he went,
Don't do the bad stuff.
Is that going to make you feel any better, Ian? I said, no. He said, is it going to get you another contract? I said, no. He said, well, what's it going to do? I said, it made me feel shit. He went, well, do you still want to do it? I went, no, I don't, thanks. That's it. That's what it's about. But I phoned him instead of sitting with it. Instead of going to Mackie D's and getting 3 burgers, I phoned him. And this morning he sent me a text. Said, before you start your day, Ian, read these pages from the big book, the AA big book. And then say a prayer. That's why there was a difference from my first stream to this stream. So it worked. Anyway, so there is a possibility, but I just don't know how we would make it work financially. For us, it would be even more
Bongo
grind.
says, I'm still not sure why you would change it. Is it because Twitch would own the T?
You're the T, and do Twitch own you? And by T, I mean twat. Oh, sorry.
Why did you focus in on me to say that?
Freudian clip. Slip.
What do you?
The roadmap of Great Britain. That's absolutely right. That's exactly what it is. So Ian and Catherine. Ian and Kathy. You prefer being called Catherine, and so I respect that.
Respect.
Ian and Katie.
Recognise.
No, so Ian and Catherine, that could be the brand in the same way that Keith and Hemda are. They're kind of our inspiration for going solo, right? But then the question is, I mean, we may still get another year on Twitch. So this is our thinking is, I thought we'd share it with you because we're great guys. If you're not a sponsor, you're going to see some adverts. You're going to see some adverts. If you're not a sponsor, you're going to see. So I'm going to see to check those adverts are firing off because.
We don't want to be penalised.
We don't want to be penalised. It's that whole. Lovely James Buckley came in the stream and said nice things. And
what a sweetheart he is.
He's a lovely guy. Creator dashboard.
He gets it.
He gets it. Oh, those apps are firing good. So.
Why not do regular rabbit hole shows at the most popular venues? Because they don't make any money and people don't come.
And I hate live shows. The anxiety was building up, and we would, at best, we'd walk away with £100 each. At worst, it cost us £100 each to do it.
People do come, but not enough people.
Not enough people.
You know, there are some beautiful, there are hardcore fans that come to every single thing. We just can't rely on it, and it ended up costing us money.
My Marty says, I know it sounds obvious. Can you work out how much you both need to earn a year, work out how many members you need, and work out a membership price thing over? It's a great idea. But we wouldn't want to exclude people that couldn't pay. So there are options, right? There are options. I currently do a Patreon, which helps you just kind of nudge me towards the finish line a little bit. We could get rid of that, and we could do a Patreon. We could do a show off our own back, and instead of asking for subs and bits, we go just donate. We could work harder at much. It all sounds to me like a harder grind. And I'm so freaking tired of the grind.
Yeah.
And we're not as big, we're not as big as perhaps you might think in terms of fans, right? But the grind, Jesus Christ, I hate the grind. And where would we do it? Would we do it here and still go get some subs and bits? Well, that feels counterintuitive. Would we go to you? It just. Anyway, so this morning I tweeted 3 Counties Radio. And other radio stations and said any chance of a cover shift. Let's see. Should we look at the responses? Let's look at the responses to that tweet. They spent £4,000 on a mirror. Okay, right. So let's have a look. No. Okay, so I tweeted, "Hello, I would love a permanent gig on the radio. I'm humble. I'm a humble guy. I'm the most humble guy I've ever met. I love that joke. That's a lovely joke, right?
Yeah.
That's a lovely joke. Hello, I would love a permanent gig on the radio, but I'd also happily take any cover shifts going. Thanks, BBC Oxford. I haven't worked there. BBC 3 Counties, I worked there. BBC Berkshire, I worked there. Absolute Radio, I worked there. BBC 5 Live, I worked there. BBC Radio London, I worked there. Radio Kent, I haven't worked there. Let's go and have a look. We've got 7 replies. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stations, 7 replies.
Nice. That's quite a good rate, isn't it?
We're going to put it to the vote. Which one of these offers? I'm going to click on it. It'll be offers. You decide which offer I get. Okay, let's have a little look. So we just click.
This is how employment works these days.
Paula Taylor, give this man a gig now. That's one down. That's not an offer. Adrian Bullen, I know about nothing but Ian Lee is Radio Gold. Radio need Ian Lee. Radio need Ian Lee. It's not an offer. Julian says, I'll gladly be your producer. Ian Lee, fist bump. Interesting. Let me just write that down.
Sounds good.
JW Cannon, I'd love to hear on the radio again. Hire Ian and you're guaranteed to get... Okay, so no actual offers. No...
But 7 people who'd listen.
7 people who'd listen. And that, for me, is worth $1 million. It's worth $1 million. It's worth $1 million to me. It's worth that. To my bank manager, my mortgage, Tesco, it's worth absolutely zero. It's worth zero. It's worth jack all. So, can you find someone to do that social media grind for you? Yeah. How much do we pay them?
No. Here's the thing. It's us too, and that's what makes us flexible. If we involve more people in it, then it becomes more responsibility. Do you know what I mean?
But also, there are 2 of us. It sounds like I'm building up to dumping you. Not at all. I'm just saying it would be so much easier.
Yeah, and I've said this to you before, haven't I? When you've been worried about money.
What?
I'll go and get a proper job, and you've said you don't want to do it on your own.
I don't enjoy... I mean, I could do it on my own, and maybe that is an option that we have to look at some point in the future. We can't both go homeless.
Although, me going and get a proper job isn't quite as simple as it... No. In the current climate, the proper jobs aren't exactly stacking up, are they?
No. And I was yesterday thinking, I might have to get a proper job. I was waiting for the people on Twitter saying, you should probably get a proper job. I am retraining. I'm in college, literally retraining to get another job. So... that is that. So that's where we are. Now, we might get an email this week saying, got another year at the same deal. That's great. That's great. It's slightly disappointing because we did go in with negotiations and offering stuff. But said, okay, that's okay. Yeah, we'll take that. So we'll see. We just have to see. Now, that is some tidy shelves in the background.
The organisation
Claire
is enviable.
Claire, can you hear us? Turn off your Twitch stream and listen to us on your Skype stream, please. We can see you. Can you hear us? Turn off your... This is great. Hello, Claire. Oh, we cannot hear you. Now she's... Okay, you're listening on the Twitch stream. Turn off... You've probably heard that now, so I will stop saying that. We've got plenty of time. I'm gonna cut away from it because I don't want to embarrass anybody. It's not here to embarrass anybody. As soon as we hear you, Claire, we're coming straight back to you. Take your time. Twitch is... So that's where we are. My TV career is over. I've had 3 offers of work in the last 12 months, 2 of which I took. That was doing Comedy Club on BBC Radio 4 Extra, some morning's work. Those 2, add it together, take off agent, take off tax. That's 600 quid for the 2. And I was offered 750 quid to go and talk about the Fast and the Furious movies for Sky. I would have done it. Even though I've not really seen... I think I've seen them all now, actually. I would have done it. But it was when I was away with my boys. So that's it. Those are the 3 offers of work I've had in the last 12 months. How are we doing, Claire? Claire, it says you're muted. Claire's gone. Okay, we'll come back. Claire, you call us in when you get it sorted out. So, I don't remember what was this would cheer us up.
I'd like to boss you, please.
No, it just makes me feel old and miss my kids when they were babies. Claire, you take your time. You come back whenever you're ready. So that's kind of thinking, that's where we're at. Should the whole name Ian Lee be in your brand because of the TV recognition? I think the TV recognition has pretty much gone. I'm a Celebrity was nearly 4 years ago.
A lot of the people that have joined us on here aren't from the UK, don't know.
No.
Are coming from a place of not knowing.
And, the name Ian Lee, it's cachet. 2 years after I'm a Celebrity, sweet. It's nothing now. And that's okay. That's the way it goes. That's not me being, dismissive. That's the natural order of these things. So...
Also, people saying, but I knew you from TV. Yeah, and you're here.
You're here. But also as well, I do have ianlee.com, so there is, we could still do little solo missions. I don't know. It's fucking hard work and it's
all
tough and I'm
hypothetical.
miserable.
Well, listen, it's hypothetical at the moment and we are just trying to envision some
Is it not envisage?
I think it's either or. But we're just trying to imagine some footholds that we might be able to use if the worst comes to the worst. You know, that's all we're trying to do. Gain control in an uncontrollable situation. So there.
I was thinking about a person on year 2 or 3 of their degree, it'd be mutually beneficial. I feel very uncomfortable getting people to do stuff for free, even students.
No, and also...
I don't think it's right. I don't think it's
here's
the way
other thing.
in.
We like things the way we like them. I would have a really hard time handing over certain things to other people because I don't want to train anyone up.
Read that message from Apocalypse Bailey, please.
I knew you from school on the bus to Orchard.
What?
Who are you talking to?
What? Who are you? Our school was in Orchard School for a year because our Herschel Grammar School, the roof was leaking. So we had to move for a year to another school, an empty school building. So we were in Orchard for a year and we used to get buses. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? What the hell? That's freaking me up, man. You can sell an online radio podcasting course. Yeah, and we have got a plan for that. But again, it's a lot of work for, okay, we'll get $3,000 from that.
It's an and, not a,
Phone in podcast. I don't know what you mean, Hazy. Because this obviously goes out as a podcast. I don't know. We don't really get. I mean, here we go. We've got some phone calls. Let's turn these down. Let's turn this down for a second. Hello, I'd like to call in and ask your advice on a situation. You're great with situations. Do you mind if I hand this one
Depends
over to you?
Depends on the situation.
Okay, you're okay.
It might be your kind of situation.
Okay, well, I'm trying to call, but it won't. Let's try that. Oh, it won't let me. It's my Twitch. It's my Skype. This is Skype, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, that one won't let me call back.
Is that the situation?
The situation. Yes, my Skype doesn't receive calls. If you call him, we miss your call, I call you back. Thank you, Titsalina. I don't know what's called it. Okay, they're not answering. If you call in, expect a call back. Let's try this one more time. Because I don't know why. That doesn't work. It's almost as if it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can call us.
If that was you, you need to give us a ring again because we can't phone you back.
Give us a call now. 0203 286 637 is a telephone number. If you would like to give us a call, you're very, very welcome.
You can do that.
Feels like we've been a little bit down, but that's where we are. I can squeeze a coffee out. If I might have to. Do
you want me to do it?
No. Do you want to? Yeah, okay.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
John Harris, 54 says, as a member of this chat, I feel valued by this discussion, being open and honest. People in chat is sharing ideas and getting feedback. This does not happen in many, if any, of the broadcasting media.
And a part of me thinks that sometimes, John, that's part of my problem, is I share too much.
But we're not slagging anyone off. We're just telling you where our heads are at the moment.
Yeah.
And you're more than welcome to do the same.
Nelson's got a great idea before you go. Broadcast this show to shortwave radio station. That's a great idea. Where is the switch?
Oh, yeah.
Where is the switch? We should have done that. Let's take over Radio 1. Where is the switch on here to broadcast? You can't do that! It doesn't work like that!
It's like when people say, oh, why is your...
Jesus!
Why can't you get any work on TV? You should bring back the 11 o'clock show.
It doesn't work!
It's just a matter of making a phone call, right?
It says do not disturb on your end. Doesn't matter about saying do not disturb. You can still ring. You can still ring. It has to say do not disturb. Otherwise, you will hear the bell. Oh, Paul sent me a text that made me upset because it's so spot on. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hazy, it costs $1 million to make an album. You know that, $1 million.
Yes, hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Sorry.
That's
My
okay.
Bluetooth was messing up.
That's okay. It's hello. Who is this, please?
This is Aurora 2177.
Oh, hey, you've got a different name. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
I'm alright. I was calling in to ask some advice similar to last week, but kind of it is a different situation.
Okay.
My grandmother had called me a few months back and asked me. I have no contact with my like I had said, my aunt last week. So basically, she had called me and said, "Hey, your aunt wants to give you a necklace and a ring that was your mother's of her gemstone."
Okay.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I would be open to that. Kind of caught me off guard because my aunt's been very selective with giving me things that were my mother's, or not really sharing or talking about my mother very much growing up. So I was kind of caught off guard. So I said, okay, it's been, like I said, that was like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
My aunt was injured. She got hurt and stuff, so she was mainly home. So I was like, oh, I'll just give it time, I don't want to be inconsiderate and keep asking and, act as though I'm entitled to my mother's things. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, do I ask again about it, or do I just let it go? And then she gives it to me, like she gives it to me, but not really harp on it too much, because I would like to have it, because it would be one of the rare few items.
You would like to have it, and that's great. When was it mentioned that she had it for you again? Sorry.
Like 3 or 4 months ago.
And and has it been mentioned since then?
No, there's been no contact about
then
it.
you are well within your rights, and I don't believe it would look rude in any way to say, just following up on the gemstones that were mentioned, I just wondered where we were with that. That's my phrase. This is my phrase when someone has not replied to an email, and I know they have not replied to an email, and I'm getting a little bit resentful. I go, just wondered where we were on this.
The milk was off.
No, don't use the milk. Don't use the milk. The milk's like 2 weeks out.
It's too late.
And we got no coffee left. Have a decaf, please. The milk's like 2 weeks out. I meant to throw that away a week, 2 weeks ago. Well, it's my fridge. Don't even use that cup. New clean cups. Put those in the dishy, please. Dishy. Sorry, I'm sorry. When you think you got problems, we just got off milk poured into the last. We had like two enough for just like 1 3/4 cups of coffee, and Catherine put milk in. That's my bad. But my thing is, I just wonder where we were on this. What's the situation on this now? I do not believe it would look rude. In any way to send a very polite email. So I'm just chasing this up. I'm really keen to get them, because it would be very special to me. Is there anything I can do to make this happen a little bit quicker? Something like that. That is, you're perfectly entitled to send that, or email it, or text it, or phone, or whatever, letter. And I think most sane thinking people, and I use those words choosedly, because I know I don't know your specific situation, but I know that there is a situation with family. Most people would not be offended by that. In fact, I think many people will go, "Oh Christ, I should have done this. I'm really sorry," and they'll do it. Does that help?
Yes, that's kind of where I was leaning. I just needed kind of maybe a voice of reason on that side. Sorry,
Catherine's in the kitchen. You'll have to make do with the voice of not much reason, but I think she would say a similar thing. And I think if that was your, I'm not going to say you should do it. I think you should do it, or any of that stuff. It's your choice. But I think if that's how you're feeling, and it will be helpful to reach out like that, you would be totally within your rights to do so, and it would actually be a very polite, loving request. You're doing something for yourself that's healthy.
Okay, well, thank you for
hey, it's a pleasure.
your input on that.
Always nice to talk to you. Thank you so much. Pete makes a good point, Catherine. Yeah. They should do a series of Taskmaster where it's all pairs, and then you two can go on that if you want.
If you want. Oh, they just wanted this made a difference.
She balls up that coffee. She balls up that coffee. She'd blame it on me. I said it was my fault to be polite. It wasn't my fault. She balls it up. I was going to make that coffee. Hey, Kath, nice to see you, man.
You didn't tell me.
What do you need to tell you everything? We don't use milk in coffee.
Well, I like milk in coffee.
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine, would you please welcome...
What's going on here?
It's Titsalina.
You're right.
Oh, I've just noticed the skeleton is giving the bird. Look at that, how rude.
Titsalina is not a sailor, she is the captain, everyone.
I wore my TLNA hat for you guys.
I love it. I like the cat lamp next to you. I think it's a cat.
No, rabbit.
It's a scary rabbit.
Scary rabbit. Listen, rabbits by the bed, it's the best place to keep them as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
Hello. Aye, Captain Tits.
All right. Yeah, I'm a bit shy about calling in, as you know, but because you gave me a shout out before, I even have Titsalina on a necklace. That's my dedication to Titsalina life.
You see why I was
And it is a
surprised
life.
now?
And it is a life. It's not just a hobby.
It's a lifestyle, guys. Get on board. Come on, get on my level.
You may have told me before, but I was so surprised when you said the other day, oh, by the way, I'm Titsalina in the chat. What? Really? It's such a surprise. I might have known that before, but I forget stuff very, very easily. Thank you for calling.
The impression I give on the I'm Not a Grown-Up group might be quite different to other aspects of my life. Yeah, it's just, it was a nickname from my husband, Titsalina Glitter Shoes. I used to be a lot more glam rock while the depression kicked in. So
hang on to it.
Preacher.
Hang on to it, baby. Hang on to Titsalina Glitter Shoes. I love it.
I'm going to buy some glittery shoes just for you guys.
Do it. How are you feeling today?
I'm all right. A bit sad to hear about the Twitch news. That was a bit of a shock, to be honest.
Yeah. Well.
Because I hadn't even gone on Twitch before or Discord or anything, and that's how I just had the username of Titsalina. I didn't expect to get so involved in the whole TLNA thing, and then the show was so good, I stuck around, and I'm stuck with this bloody name in public. So yeah.
Listen, I like to catastrophize. That's how I work. The shock for us was that something that we were told was definite is now not definite, and now it's down to a new person,
an unknown
quantity. It might still be all right.
Yeah.
You know.
And I get it that the person we've been speaking to cannot, in all good conscience, say that for sure we are safe because it's not his decision anymore.
Shouldn't have said that first time. But again, I mean, I was about to say I have no hard feelings. I do actually. I have that. That was promised and now is not promised. But that person has been nothing but helpful and, really useful and very kind to us. It's one fuck up in a whole year. I mean, it's a big one, but it's one in a whole year. It's not like we could go, we knew he was a dodge pot, because
he's not.
He's not. He's a really, really nice guy. He's a really, really nice guy. So which makes it even harder. Because if he was an arsehole, we could go, screw you, piece of shit. Well,
this party sucks anyway.
But his party is not. His party's a fab party, you know. So
I think the difficult thing is for you now is sitting in a, what did they say in counselling courses? So sitting in the uncertainty of not knowing what's going to happen for a little while. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it is. But after this, we're going to finish a little bit early. Have you got to shoot off?
No.
We're going to go up that hill I found the other day.
All right.
We're going to go up on that hill.
Are you going to roll me down it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll get the blanket from the bedroom. No, not.
We'll get the blanket from the bedroom.
No, we won't. We'll get the picnic blanket.
No, that's been pissed on.
We'll get the picnic blanket. I haven't got any food to eat, by the way. We'll grab a couple of sandwiches and we'll go and sit up on that hill, even though it's a bit grey, because the view is amazing. Let's do something different.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to remember to chase the joy. Wherever it is, even if it's some crappy sandwiches on a cold hill.
And it will be cold. Oh, we lost you, Tits, but...
Picnic party. Am I back?
A picnic party.
It's a picnic party. I've not heard of that. I've heard of picnics. I've heard of parties. Putting them together sounds awesome.
I like it.
It sounds awesome.
One day, when all this drama is over, maybe we can have a TLNA meet and a tag party in the park somewhere.
It's happening. It's definitely... And you have outed yourself as being the I'm not a grown-up thing. I want to do... when it's safe, it'd be nice for us all to meet up and have like a little picnic party for that at some point, and the plan was to do TLNAs, go out and just hang out somewhere and find a park with good Wi-Fi and do the show from there and just tell everyone we're going to be at this park
and just hang out
this day, But we'll see.
It could still happen. We don't know. At this point, it's as likely it will as it won't. So
it's more likely it won't. But
that's not true.
Well, it is. Oh, steady, it's my BCG, mate. Why do I feel like Ian will break his crown today, says David?
Because we're going up the hill to fetch pail of water.
All right. D, see you later on.
All right, guys.
Nice to see you.
Do you see why I was surprised?
No.
Okay, I just came from nowhere.
No, I don't. I think that she...
I love your contributions,
She exudes the correct amount of glamour and je ne sais quoi that I would expect. I mean, the hat, beautiful. Good.
Right, Claire called. Oh, Claire's calling. Let's see if Claire's rocking it. It's Claire rocking it. Hello, Claire.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hey, hi,
we
Claire.
can hear you.
Right, let me kill you on Twitch. There we go.
What?
Oh, finally. Just
You're
one
the
of
person
your
that makes the
voices.
decision. Right, you're switching off.
Look at me teching.
Look at the
Right,
state
okay,
of your shelves.
We admire your organisation.
Well, thank you very much.
That's the
Old
kind of
cameras.
stuff that gets me
Vintage
sexy
cameras,
these
film
days.
cameras, proper cameras.
Yeah.
But tidy.
Yeah, I don't live like that.
I'm disappointed that the box
Yeah,
is
but
over
you
your
can't
left
see-
shoulder.
You can't see the clothes horse that I just moved out of
okay.
shot, just to the right.
I'm
Or
disappointed
my
that
left,
there's
your
6
right, whatever.
boxes over your left shoulder on the third shelf
Yeah,
up. That
they
one
are
of them is a
sadly
little bit.
all
One of them is
labelled.
bulging. One of them is bulging. Is bigger than
Could
the
you
others.
stop?
But that, apart from that, spot on.
Could you stop?
Yeah,
Hello,
stop
Claire.
that. Twitch are listening, please. Come on.
Twitch are listening. How can we help you, Claire?
This. Oh, it's gone. Where's it gone? There we go.
Uh-oh.
We'll try this. Oh, I had noughts and crosses all lined up. Now I can't do it.
Oh, no.
No,
Right.
I had. Oh, my
No, hang on a
webcam,
minute.
my phone. Oh well.
We can do this. We can do this. Hang on, I've got.
Careful
I had it
now.
all, I had it all ready to go.
I got paper. We can do this.
We got paper. We got pens. We got a will to play. Let me just
We got this, kid.
sexily lean over.
Oh, you've got paper. All right, we both got paper. You go. We'll do your paper first. Okay.
Right, so I've got the paper. I'll go first
Is
on
there a
mine,
way
and you
of
go
playing-
first on yours.
If you did a bigger grid, could you do it with noughts and crosses and
three-way.
triangles?
A noughts and crosses 3-way.
I tell you the game. What was the game?
Terrorhawks.
No, what was the game? You had a. You play this. Give me a pen.
Right,
You play this because I'm going to
Right,
set up
I'm
a
going-
grid
I'm
for a
gonna
game
go
that I
top-
don't
top
remember how
right.
to play.
Okay,
All
here
right.
we go.
I used to play with
Let's
my
have it.
granddad.
That's
Let's
me.
have it.
Where are you
Okay.
going?
Oh, in the middle, of course.
Sucker! Fell into my trap. There we go. Right, so obviously I will go like that. There's me now. Oh, look what I've done.
Okay, I want to go top middle, please.
Top middle. Oh, that's very good. Right, I'll obviously block you there. So that's me there.
Outrageous. All right, bottom right, please.
Okay, bottom right. Okay, so I'm going to have to block you up there.
This is going to be deadlock. We're too closely matched.
Cheers. It is.
Obviously, middle left.
Middle left. Okay. And a
Meeting
draw.
of minds and of haircuts.
All
I
right.
think that we're too similar.
All right,
loving your
rack it
hair,
up, please,
because I love
Claire.
my
My
hair.
turn. So that was the warm up. Let's let the master play.
Go on, you play then.
It's a master.
Right. Concentrate.
Oh, I'll rack it. Let me rack it. All right, I'm going to rack it up here.
Oh, that line game.
Yeah, do you remember the line game?
Yeah,
I used to
school
love the line game.
wet play.
Oh, is that with
Okay.
the spots?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
usual
yeah.
grid.
Yeah. I've only just remembered that. Why have I not played that with my boys? But how would you play this? Let me just beat you at this first.
Right. Okay. So, top right.
So is that top right? That one.
No, that's top left for me. That's top right for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
For that one,
And
yeah.
which one was it? Which one was it? Hang on. That one.
Yes, please.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go. Please don't be in. You don't do that thing you do. You do it. You can help it if you just don't say anything or
thing I
think
do.
anything. Stop thinking.
Okay.
Catherine, put some background music on while he's doing it.
She doesn't know how to. She actually doesn't.
I actually do.
All right. I don't. Let's get
He won't let me. This is the thing.
The Battle of the Champions is now taking place.
Okay.
Oh, cunning. Oh,
what did you call me?
Cunning.
Thank you.
Get it right.
I love the fact. I thought you were phoning in to make a really heavy point. Phoning in
Yes.
to play noughts and crosses. Love it.
She is. She's about to whoop our asses. She's already
Right.
kind of
Okay.
done mine.
So, controversial. I'm going to try something different. Bottom left.
That's that one, yeah?
Yes.
You're a dickhead.
So I'm setting you up, or am I? It's kind of news bulletin news, though, isn't
Yes,
it?
it
But
is.
What's
It's-
happening in the world of noughts and crosses today?
It's insistent.
Yes, man. You thought you'd won. I thought you'd won. And
Okay,
then
well,
I
I've got to
thought,
block that.
I went,
Left middle.
yeah. Okay, you block that. You block that, kid.
Yeah, I've
So
got to
you've
block
won.
it. Bottom right. I've got to
You
block
block it.
And I've got you. Hang on.
It's a draw. It's a draw. You got no. It's a draw.
But
It's
you
a
noticed
draw.
how my answers came quick and fast, and you had to spend about
Get it.
a good 2 minutes thinking about it. You probably
Goodbye,
have a
Claire.
computer
Goodbye.
there. You
Go
probably
tidy
put-
your shelves.
Well-
Shelves are a mess.
The thing is, Claire had plenty of time to think while she couldn't work at Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch?
Skype.
No, Skype. Damn it. My sick bird went
She's
fizzle.
still beating us. She's still beating us. Still, to this very day.
Beating us.
Claire is beating us.
Why does that not work? Change that to that, and that goes there. I want that to work. No. Why is that not working? Oh, I was going to do. Okay, we can't. I was going to play this, but for some reason that camera's not working. So you would have to draw. You
line.
can't see it. I would draw a line, and you would draw a line. But you can't see it, so it's pointless. Well, it's not pointless for you. It's not pointless for us. We're having a great time. Why have I not played this with the boys? This is a great. I used to play this with my granddad. Oh, we've drawn a swastika.
No, we haven't.
It's very, 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 very. Well, if you put a line there, do a line there for a laugh.
No.
Nazis aren't funny.
You forgave him, I didn't.
I didn't forgive the Nazis. I forgave Germany.
Okay. It's important distinction.
You're having a great time down here.
It's not the first time you've said that.
Hey, come on, kids.
Come on, guys.
Well, I'm going to play this with my boys. This is better than Nintendo.
Well, I don't think they'll agree.
Well, we'll see if we can get it on Nintendo. I think you can actually get this on Nintendo. This
What would
is
you even call it?
There is a game on Nintendo. It's like table games like this.
Table games. 70s wet play games.
Joy of sex. Wet play.
Oh, God. Oh, dearie me.
Oh, miss, it's wet play. Oh,
That's
I see. It's wet play.
That's what Anna Ranth is doing at the moment, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Anna.
You can have 42 all-time classics, but how much is it? And does it have this game in it? We need to be able to do it so that you can see. Let me try and add that camera. Please take the pen.
Wow. Honestly, the way
Video
you speak
capture.
to me sometimes, disgusting.
With more respect than you deserve. Let's try that one. Okay. Oh yes, mate, we're in.
Right, how do we do so you can if we
Hang on a minute. This is what we're going to do. Oh, I got this, baby. We're having so much fun. Let's go to the rainbow. Let us go to the rainbow show. Let's close that and let's close that. Let's go.
It's pen.
Here. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Some great shiz. You're going to go behind the rainbow. This is what we wanted. Let's shrink it a little bit.
Kate says, are you actively avoiding making squares? I thought the point was to make as many as you can. Yeah, but I don't want to start him off because he's going to...
Why is this beneath us? There's something beneath this. Okay, that's going to... Right, so let's get rid of this text. Well, yeah, the point is, because once you start making squares... It's the wrong keyboard. You're in big trouble. You're in big trouble. So just everybody wait. Everybody chill out. We're going to have a lot of fun here. Safe. Okay, so I do like... I'm not John Gaunt, but I do like a lot of text on my screen. All right, here we go. This is our setup, by the way, guys. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Pictures of my kids to inspire me. Picture by Catherine. Picture by Kurt Vonnegut. These stuff inspire me. Right, this is it. We're playing now.
Your turn.
All right, where was your last go?
Can't remember. It was ages ago.
Well, you do remember. You was being a dick. Oh, there's a little face there. Okay, here we go. Does Kath look at Twitch comments? No, just me. But she then replies to them when I've read them out.
Yodamai. No, I don't look at them, the Yodamai. I did see your previous
John
one.
Gaunt text is still giving Vic's nightmares. Of course, where did you go?
There.
It's getting close now. It's getting close to someone's
It is.
going to... This is a great game. I haven't played this in 40 years.
Woo.
Face.
Stop it
Have
now.
you shown the picture? Look, that's the picture that my boy
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you saw a picture of my boy. Oh, well. Oh, well. You saw a picture of my boy. That's life. That's life. That's life. Usually played hidden behind a pencil case. Absolutely right. Michael and his slipper tree. Listen, we make about all our videos get. We saw Papa Pixel yesterday playing music. Let's play some music.
Let's have some fun.
Papa Pixel was something else, wasn't
Papa
he? What a
Pixel.
special stream that was.
Papa Pixel was remarkable. Where's slipping?
We should do some spawns.
Let's do it tomorrow. We don't need to do the VPN every day. We'll do Gregorian in a bit. We don't need to do the VPN.
All
every
right.
day. Here we go.
Slip a tree, slip a tree, slip a tree. Dances for you and me, Michael, slip a tree, slip a tree, slip a tree. Dances for you and me.
Michael had to slip a tree and nothing would have been.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 to me. 1, 2, 3,
Amy,
4, 5, 6,
I'm looking for that apology.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The winner.
I forgot how great this guy's voice is.
Keep on kicking, shit, keep running after it. Keep on
Anyway, that's how you do. That's how you do that. Oh, that was fun. I'm gonna play that with the boys. Got the boys this week.
Do it.
Sorry, guys. I had to sell the computers to buy food for the cats. But we can play this game.
We're going to play paper-based
But
games.
so that's on Nintendo Switch for 30 quid.
Why?
You've gone 40 years unbeaten. You know it. That's a great. Listen to the chorus of this. I had this album. I had 2 Gomez albums. The chorus of this, plus 50 other games. All right. Well, yeah.
50 other games that you can make yourself.
State of mind.
Listen to this.
You're not the revolutionary kind.
Isn't that lovely? I forgot how I'm on a Gomez trip today. Yeah, it's not great to be honest. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, let's just talk about this guy today.
Richard Gregorian.
Richard Gregorian has been so supportive of us throughout the ups and downs, the highs and lows. I believe it was December 2017. He heard his first late night alternative on Talk Radio.
He was in. It was love.
His brain went. It was like being reborn. It's like taking LSD. It's like having sex for the first time. It was like.
Well, no,
being
because
born.
that's sometimes quite disappointing.
But he was awoken. His synapses fired into life, and he went, "Oh god." Anyway, if Ian takes the extra turn, then it's a different game. No. Time CJP out for 2 minutes, please. Time that out, please. He's been so supportive, and thank you, Richard. Namaste to you. If you're getting divorced, go to gelaw.co.uk. It's as simple as that, you know? It's as simple as that. Time him out for 2 minutes, piece of trash. Thank you, Mandy. I feel quite emotional talking about Richard today, so we're going to stop.
But just know that if you are getting divorced, well worth a phone call. Well worth a phone call. Hey, you know Reddit? Some of it's made up, but some of it is worth reading out. What do you reckon?
Let me just have a little think about it.
Pample.
Yeah, read it out.
A furious mum has
those
revealed.
other stories that we had. By the way, you can call in at any point, even if you're doing a long chitty chat.
Listen to this.
You're very welcome to call in.
A furious mum has revealed how her parents refused to see their grandchildren unless they were dressed up in their nicest clothes.
We've had fear and fear. Refused, furious. Furious, fear.
In an anonymous post. Well done, me.
Oh, yeah, respect.
In an anonymous post on Reddit.
In an anonymous.
The woman explained that she and her parents have a strained relationship. No shit.
Those stories I'll get some stories.
My parents and I have spent some time apart, she admitted. I stopped speaking to them around 2011 and we got back in touch in 2018 when I sent them invitations to my wedding. Wow. Okay. The woman said her children, aged 11, 7 and 5, hadn't seen their grandparents in some time due to coronavirus restrictions.
Corona. You know, you're having to lick your bum down. Don't lick anyone's bum.
Don't.
Unless you're wearing a mask.
2 weekends ago, she was able to see her parents as restrictions were lifted where she lives. Okay, yeah, we get that, the corona admin, but thanks very much for ramming that home. I felt the meeting was fine, she shared, but afterwards when she texted to arrange a meeting again the following weekend, they agreed, but the response was very
What is this story? I wasn't listening to the beginning. Grandparents?
Yeah,
okay.
She's got a strained relationship with her mum and dad.
Haven't we all?
My
dad's dead. It's quite strained.
They fell out in 2011.
Didn't we
She
all?
invited them to the wedding in 2018.
Wouldn't have bothered.
The kids haven't seen their grandparents for a while because of corona. Now they're seeing them again.
Now they want to see them again.
No, wait. So they saw him last weekend, it was all fine. But when she tried to text to arrange another meeting, Kurt response, you're up to date.
Who's Kurt response?
Married to Goldie Horns.
Okay.
But afterwards, when she texted to arrange a meeting again the following weekend, they agreed. But the response was very curt. And I felt they might be upset with me, she explained. Oh, this relationship is... When she asked whether they were okay, they brushed her off and said they were fine.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine, darling.
Fast forward to today, and we're planning to meet up again tomorrow, and I was confirming they were still good to meet, and Mum made some comment about making sure the kids put in an effort this time.
Okay. Oh, the kids.
I thought she was talking about their attitude, so I called to ask if my kids had insulted her somehow, but she said she meant appearance.
What a piece of trash.
She feels that last weekend when my kids showed up in trainers, jeans and a hoodie, they were being disrespectful and not putting in the effort. Oh, I'm sorry, your ladyship. I didn't realise we were being granted an audience. I said, Mum, they are kids for F's sake. But Mum didn't give in. Mum maintained that there was a certain level of respect accompanying clothing, and them wearing anything less than smart casual was disrespectful, considering that she and my dad, as well as my husband and I, put in the effort, she wrote. The woman added, I refused to even let her finish half the sentences, saying I wouldn't make my kids dress up to see them. Her mum became frustrated and ended the call. I then received a string of texts about how it would be nice if I could convince the kids to look nice when they see her, saying it's not a lot to ask and it teaches good habits. And even if I wouldn't do that, the absolute least I could have done was let her finish the sentence.
Finish the goddamn sentence, you piece of trash, and then walk.
I said she should say something else then.
Go on,
and
then.
I said she was being very rude by not letting... she said I was being rude by not letting her have an opinion and shutting her down like she did. And now her mum expects an apology.
Hey, Baltimore Malone.
The woman explained her mum expects the kids to wear smart casual, which is defined as shirts with buttons or trousers for the boys and a skirt or nice top for the daughter, but the original poster thinks dressing this way is too much to ask. The woman asked users whether she was in the wrong for refusing to make her kids dress up, and the majority of people were on her side. Of course they were, because it was her side of the story. One person said, your mother seems to think they are dolls, not human beings. Another said, if you were going to a fancy restaurant, that would be different, but a close family visit...
You goddamn piece of trash.
They
You
should
do
be allowed to
exactly
be
as you're told.
comfy. Oh, man.
I hate kids say,
doesn't-
grandparents say life.
If indeed that is an accurate report of what went on, right?
Yeah.
That's not about clothes. That's about power. That's about power.
I don't think anything has ever happened
What, on Reddit?
in life.
Oh, things have happened. I've seen things happen. You weren't there, man. You don't
I
know.
watched the Bob Odenkirk film Nobody the other day. It's like you're everyman. Everyman is a phrase. It's
Yes.
like everyman. What's that? Is it Sid Vicious who said, "Yeah, I've met the man
on the street."
Man on the street. And he's a see. Is that Sid Vicious?
Sounds
So
like him.
it's the man on the street. It used to be the Clapham omnibus, didn't it? before?
Yes.
But Nobody is this Bob Odenkirk film. I love Bob Odenkirk. Ever since I was in Mr. Show, didn't like Better Call Saul. It was boring. I watched 3 seasons of it and still nothing happened.
Hi. So what did he say?
That's not about what he said. I watched the film and I didn't like it.
Okay.
He plays an everyman John Wick in it. But I thought it was silly. I thought it was silly. I thought it was too silly. I thought it was silly. It wasn't believable. And I thought it was dumb. I just thought it was dumb. It was a dumb film, so don't watch that. But I was talking about that for a reason.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't think things happened? You don't think anything has ever happened?
I don't think anything has ever... I watched John Wick and I didn't like it. Then I started watching the second John Wick and I thought, halfway through, I thought, why am I watching this? I didn't like the first one. This one's even worse. Switched it off. So I don't think anything's ever happened.
I mean, we know things have happened.
Prove it.
We were both there when things happened.
Name one thing that's happened, Dan.
I put off milk in the coffee.
Why did you do that? That milk's been there for like before I went away.
Right.
We don't have milk in our coffee.
I like milk in my
No,
coffee.
you don't.
Yes.
You've always said you're allergic to milk.
Turns out it was stress.
Well, you didn't tell me that. You got to tell me what's going on with your guts, honey bunch.
But then I was drinking milk for a while, and you were feeding me milk for a while.
I wasn't feeding.
You was
it,
feeding.
That sounds
feeding me milk for a while.
like what do they call those birds? Foie gras.
Geese.
Foie gras. No, it's foie gras.
That just means fatty liver.
So I was driving down the road the other day, and this cat stepped out in the road, and I beeped it, and it looked at me and went, "Fuck do you want?"
You know why? Nature is healing. It's because of the lockdowns. The animals have taken back control.
I think Bigger Boy's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, I think.
Or she's had the kitten somewhere.
No.
And she ain't moving.
A black and white cat, unchipped, near me, got run over.
Which road?
I don't know, but it was near me. And I've not seen her since I saw that post on her Facebook page. Your Honour, that cat is dead. Next.
It's the death bell.
I would love to be the judge of... I'd love to be the judge. You know when people go, "Oh, my husband's disappeared for 5 years and I want to declare him dead now." Because you can't. It's 5 years. You can't declare someone dead. They can be missing for 4 years and 361 days. You cannot declare them dead.
No.
Until 5 years. And I want to be the judge that goes, okay, here we go. Let's have a little look at this. Okay. So it's 5 years and a day. I think he's still alive. No, I'm not letting this one pass. Sorry. I think he's still alive. Just give it a bit of time. Are you sure you've looked everywhere? Just where was the last place you had him? And then look in the most unusual place. Just look where. Just don't think about him, and he'll show up. That's what I would do. That's what I would like to do. I'd like to be that judge.
Have you tried praying to St. Anthony? That's another one, isn't
he
it?
isn't it, St. Anthony?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. I got this one covered.
Do it.
I got this one covered. Couple can't believe eyes. I can't believe eyes.
Eyes are incredible, aren't they?
Why is it eyes? Why do some
Wise
people...
eyes.
Wise eyes. You can't hide your wise eyes. Why do some people, when they die, not want to donate their eyes? That is nuts.
Squeamishness. You're not going to need them where you're going.
Couple can't believe eyes as they find previous tenant left them gross gift in bedroom. Oh, here we go.
You know words that you have never said out loud, so you've been mispronouncing them in your head this whole time, and then
Gross.
when you say them, my kids have been saying, oh, that's gross.
I read the word epitome in my head. I say epitome.
Yeah,
Takes two goes at it.
I was the same with Hermione.
A woman has gone viral on social media after... Now, we may have to... This could be TOS. So we may have to... We'll come off this screen.
Let's come off the screen.
Come off the
Just
screen.
for the sake of your delicate...
A woman has gone viral on social media after finding out that the previous tenants of her new home had left a number of X-rated items in the bedroom drawers. All I would say is, have you ever seen barbicide in use? Right? How barbicide? You know that the barbers, they have those big bottles and they put that stuff in there. Do that.
What, with that? And what, and you reuse? Recycle?
Yeah. There's a shortage of plastics. We're moving into a new house. You might find that let's get the appropriate music. That was the inappropriate music. Here we go. We're moving into a new house. You might find that the previous tenant has left behind one or two things. Some cutlery, a book, maybe a pair of socks. But you wouldn't necessarily expect to find drawers. Excuse me. Drawers. Drop your drawers. Drop your drawers. Full of items. One couple recently moved into their new palace.
Items, you say? There were items?
Only to discover the old homeowner had left more than just clothes in the bedroom. While going through the chest of drawers, Kristen Cape found something rather X-rated. Where is this from? TikTok or Reddit? TikTok or Reddit? TikTok or Reddit? If you said TikTok, you are correct. She revealed that under a bunch of other stuff, she found a mysterious bag. That's true. Bernard's Dolly said, even if Bigger Boy is dead, you showed her kindness, which will get. I did think that.
Exactly.
I did. It's a little prayer for her. Mysterious bag, which on close inspection, not closer, close inspection, ended up being full of sex toys.
Ooh. How closely was she inspecting?
Internally.
Oh dear, come on now.
A number of...
Did they leave in such a hurry that they forgot to take those?
We found clothes, which was cool, until we pull out an entire bag of sex toys. She captioned the video, writing, "So gross, y'all. I was not prepared to find... I'm not prepared to find it in my own drawers."
So
I open a drawer.
gross, y'all.
Oh, what is that doing there? I was looking for that. The clip has gone viral. A number... Someone posted, haha, I used to have a bag like this. What? Haha, I used to have a bag like this. I hope they don't turn up for them back. Another suggested the couple should clean the toys and keep them or attempt to resell them, with the different users saying soap, water, vinegar, good to go.
I think they were just being gross.
Kristen wasn't thrilled with the idea, adding, that's a big nope, y'all. She later confirmed they went straight into the bin.
Of course they did.
Can't say we blame her. It's probably for the best. Here's a guy who used to be muscular and now he's in a wheelchair. Click on this to find out why. No. Cancelled TV shows for 2021. Click on this to find out. No. 50 photos that show the wrong side of cruise ships. I'm
Which
interested.
side is the wrong side?
I'm clicking on that one.
No, why?
Because I'm clicking on that.
What we think it's like.
It's from postfun.com.
Oh, it is going to be a lot of fun.
Real life pictures from cruise ships made people think twice before booking a trip. You see the ship and it looks everything you could have imagined. The only thing between you and getting on that ship is a long dock and a few elevators and stairs, right? Not so much. Click next. Boarding the ship, what it's really like.
Yeah.
The reality is you have to wait in line for about an hour. Oh, you don't go down the thing and the captain doesn't say, welcome aboard.
The love
Welcome aboard.
boat.
Welcome aboard.
It's not like that.
It's Titsalina going, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. It's not that. That's okay.
Turns out.
It's like dangling an ice cream cone in front of a 3-year-old's face. The boarding process.
Whoa. This person's rationale for not going on cruises or not doing a thing is because you might have to queue for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Life is going to be tricky for this person.
The boarding process takes a painstakingly long time. If you think waiting in line at Disney... All right, whatever. Next picture. The hot tub, what we think it's like... I'm not getting notifications from Post Fun. You can relax. No, but you can basically... So that's what we think... Okay, so that's what we think it's like.
One guy in a tub. Yeah.
We know that. Okay.
Do they know about
cool
going
with
on holiday?
I'm cool with
Places that you don't own.
I'm cool with that. The pool area, what we think it's like, we'll be busy.
Yeah.
It's busy. That's a small... Which part of that is pool?
I think it's all pool.
But then why is it different colour pool? He's walking on the pool.
Shallow.
No, he's walking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then it's... Okay, all right. With the bathroom, what we think it's like. I know that cruise ships, unless you're like, say it, Jimmy, someone going first class, you get a bit, or even the ones that are a bit of room, ain't got much room on, because they're going to cram like 5,000 people on there. Yep.
Patty, what are you doing?
There we go. Oh, there we go. The guy's having fun in these guys. Okay, I get jackets on, I got a bag. Hey, I got a bag.
H&M, man.
Hey, man, I got a bag from H&M. I'm going to shove it up your ass. Dolphins. Okay, what we think it'll be like sightseeing. Well, that's still pretty amazing. I bet you don't even get that. I bet you don't even get that. I'd be up for that. I wouldn't, but the weather. Okay, so okay, whatever. This is clickbait at its
And we've
finest.
been suckered in. What page are we on now? 7?
That was fun.
Post fun, though.
That was fun, man. That was goddamn fun. Give us a call, please.
Give us a phone
does that
call,
one work?
baby.
Why is that not working? That's an odd one. Something's happened there. I don't quite know why, but that's okay. It'll fix itself. You switch it off, you switch it on again. It'll fix itself, you goddamn piece of trash. That's all you got to do. That is it. I'm just really. Let's have a little look. Okay, hang on. So we take
What are you looking at?
the bare minimum we can get away with doing. If I'm completely honest, I'm looking at. Is Jimbo here? Jimbo, what was that link that you posted earlier where I can look at stuff? Did I look at it on here? Did I look at it? Go on. You.
I'm just yawning.
Okay.
But I can unyawn.
Okay, I just want to add up. I just want to add up. I just want to go do some adding up. So 1.2 plus 1.5 is 2.7. So let's say it's 3. That's 3. You got 20 seconds to call us, otherwise we're going.
Really?
Yeah.
You calling it?
Yeah. I feel flat. I feel tired. I want to go out and breathe some life. Do you think?
I think we need to.
I think we need to.
What do you reckon?
Give us a call.
In fact, you don't have to.
You don't have to. Let's go and raid someone.
Yay.
Let's go. It's like yeah, exactly, Pete. You know it. You know the maths. Let's go and raid someone. We're gonna go up a hill, and we're gonna breathe. Hey, we got a call. We got a call. I'll take if the calls come, we'll take them. But if they don't come, we're going. Hello, David.
David. Uh-oh.
David. Chat line 88 88 88. Chat line. David, we can't hear you, mate.
There we go.
There we go. Why does it sound so shit?
It's a really bad headset.
Why would they make a headset that's that bad?
Worse.
That it does. I mean, we haven't even got an effect. They can't recreate that with a. It's great to talk to you, by the way. Please don't think I'm having a go at you. I'm not at all.
That's okay.
It's just. Have you played back? Do you know what that sounds like?
Should I switch to my inbuilt microphone?
Try it. Let's see what happens.
It'll be better.
Hold on.
Try it. You've been 100 miles an hour today. Do you think so, Tracy?
A moment.
I'm enjoying this. I enjoy your calls, by the way. So please don't think this is a criticism.
That's okay.
It's bringing you down.
Right, in turn.
I guess the skeleton's giving the bird. Isn't that rude?
Yeah, rude.
And I'm going to switch the headset.
Yeah, already better.
Hello?
It's already better.
It's infinite. I mean, you sound a bit distant, but it's infinitely better.
I'm not that far away. There we go.
Hey, man, like your T-shirt.
I do too.
Yeah. So that's Moo. I'm Moo, obviously. So this was bought for me by a family member after I got the nickname, which is one of the reasons why I ended up with the handle.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful. How can we help you today, sir?
I don't know. I've got many things I could talk to you about, but I don't want to down things because obviously I think at the moment you've got a lot going on, which is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you something about me that is, it's hard for me to say,
You're a
but
killer.
I have something not right with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Go on.
So
We're all ears.
Okay, so I've got a condition which is called gynecomastia, and it gives me terrible body image issues.
Okay.
So I'm not overweight. I'm just average. Yeah, I'm about 68 kilos, 5'8" 3/4, possibly if I put on my Cuban stacks.
You've got your heels on. You got your monkey boots. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a big person, but if I look down at myself, I can see things that it makes me feel uncomfortable, but I don't know if that's how the people see me.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's just it's an odd thing.
And how does that impact on your life? Because obviously you're aware of it. And often awareness is a great start, but that generally ain't enough for that kind of stuff. So how does it impact on your life?
So I have to do a lot of exercise to minimise my chest area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're working on changing your physicality, even though on an intellectual level, you know that what you are seeing or what your brain thinks it's seeing is not accurate.
I hope it's not accurate.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think you look like? Be honest.
Honestly, I feel like I've got somewhere between masculine, somewhere between a physically masculine man and a prepubescent girl.
Right.
Somewhere in that area.
Okay.
So my TOS, I have ladies' size nipples.
Right.
And
see, I don't know what lady size. I don't want to go into detail, but I don't know what that phrase means. That phrase, obviously, I would suggest that phrase means something to you because that's not a phrase that I'm aware of.
Guy with his top off, he's normally got very small nipples, and I've got large ones.
Okay, I would suggest the word normally doesn't fit in there. I'm not trying to reprogram you or anything. I have seen many different men's nipples. Why the hell not? I've seen many different size nipples on men, big and small. I don't think there is a normal size male nipple, and I'm not trying to contradict you. I'm not trying to berate you or anything like that. I'm just questioning some of the language that you seem to be instinctively using, partly for my own clarity.
But you use the term gynecomastia. Have you been diagnosed with that?
Yeah. I'll tell you how it happened, right? So I had somebody who was very pinchy, yeah, and they pinched me so hard that it caused a very uncomfortable swelling in my nipple.
Yeah.
And I can only liken it to a sort of a mild mastitis.
Right.
Something like that. Excruciating to touch. Absolutely rock hard. And I went to the doctor with it because I thought that I might have some kind of cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they was like, oh, no, it's not that. You've got this. And they said, it's okay, though. You look sort of reasonably muscular with it, because I try to. You know, I'm aware that if I don't do anything, that it will look worse.
Okay, so I interrupt you. So you're telling me how it impacts on your life?
Makes me feel uncomfortable if I wear tight-fitting T-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm really aware of how it hangs on my body. And yeah, I feel a little bit uncomfortable sometimes at swimming pools. I probably tweak my nipples so that they look less large.
Right.
Yeah. And that also changes the shape of my chest area. But yeah, I don't think it really affects me too much. I mean, when I was young, I got like bullied, obviously. You know, that happens. Not right, but it happens, isn't it? Like, people will pick out differences.
Yeah.
My sister was one of them. Terrible for it. But, you know, we've grown up since then.
I'm sorry that you what I see before me, for what it's worth, is I see a beautiful human being who is flawed in the same way, in different ways as we are all flawed, you know, physically and spiritually and mentally and all of that. But I see a beautiful human being who does not look in any way. Is this a dangerous word to use? Here's the word I was going to use, and maybe you can tell why I'm hesitant. It doesn't in any way look abnormal. Is the word I wanted to use. But I was aware that maybe that might sound a little bit aggressive or judgmental, and I don't mean it to be. But I see beautiful human being. That's it. You may hear that, you may not hear that, you may disagree with it, whatever. That's totally your prerogative. But I appreciate you for what you are, and I say thank you for sharing that with us and educating me on something that I had not heard of before.
Okay. No, thank you. I hope you have a good day up on the hill.
We're going to go to. I've made my mind up. We're going to Costa.
Oh yes.
We're going to get coffee. We're going to get a sandwich, and we're going to go up the hill.
Please.
Yes.
That sounds great.
Lovely to see you, David. Thank you for that, mate. Always good to hear. Always good. Always interesting for me to hear about stuff I don't know about. Thank you. Claire says thanks. That was fun. You would say that, Claire. Not that call. Not that call. That call was fun. Thanks. No, the game playing from about 40 minutes ago.
Let's go and do a raid. And we're done for the day.
Let's find someone really fun.
I might do another little stream later on today, or maybe Friday morning or something. Just to let me do a little 2-hour show on Friday. Bishy. Let's take care of this, son. Let's take care of this. Let's go and find a raid. I just want to play that. Thank you to Richard Gregorian. Sorry we've not mentioned you much today, Richard. You get it. You're a lovely man, and we appreciate your support. And if you want to get divorced, gelaw.co.uk. That's what I suggest you go to. I suggest you get divorced just to go and hang out with that guy. Virtually, of course, because as we know, there is a global pandemic. Just to say, for those who were worried, I had my first jab yesterday, AstraZeneca. Feel absolutely fine. I'm a bit bunged up, but I'm bunged up anyway. I think I've got hay fever this year, so I've got a decongestant for that. Took some paracetamol straight after, took some paracetamol before bed, and I feel great. AstraZeneca, I've got a slightly, a heavy arm, as one would get. It did feel uncomfortable when you leant over, but that's it. We could raid Amaranth. He's only got 14,000 views. We could do. So if you're getting the injection, if it's AstraZeneca, go for it, man. Go for it is what I would say. Okay, we did Papa Glitch yesterday. Rosie Nugget. That was your nickname at school.
It was not.
Hey, man, how you doing, guys? What can we?
Pete, quite a bit.
Kintsuku.
Would go out of tune. Maybe that's
Find someone different.
Yeah, we do a lot of girls playing music.
Maybe that's what's going on.
Joe Famo.
Out of there. It's got like wee bits.
Yes, man. Yes, man. This is what we want. I want to see some. I want to see. We don't raid enough guys, in my personal opinion, and also this we don't raid artists very often. So let's go and raid.
Okay.
He needs to put some arms on that.
Joel, he does. Mario's got arms. I'm not an artist.
It's not just trousers.
I don't really understand it. One of the coolest things I ever did was go to the offices of Nintendo I think they're in Kyoto. We met Miyamoto, who is the guy that came up with Mario, and we interviewed him. And while we're interviewing him, he drew a picture of us on a whiteboard. On a whiteboard. I wish I'd have gone.
Like that.
So would you mind, sir? I wish I'd gone on a whiteboard. We're back on Friday at 8. There'll probably be a little pop-up stream at some point. Okay. Peace and love. Goodbye.
I'm liking it.